Okay, go live. I'm trying to make sure that this shit fucking works. Oh. Okay. God damn it. Show me my fucking stream, asshole. God damn. I need to hear it. I need to make sure that this stream is going well. Okay, go live. All right, we are live. Fucking Jesus Christ. I have to get used to how to fucking set up this shit again. But yeah, sorry about that all, man. I did not mean to take an hour off, dude. I apologize for that. I had to knock at my door like literally 5 minutes before I went live. They asked me to help them move some stuff out of somebody's room. Kind of made a deal with them when I got the internet here in my name. So, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm live. Let me just go ahead and repaste this on my Twitch shit. See how that goes. Are you streaming on a cell phone? No, I'm not streaming on a cell phone, dude. I still have to get I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. I'm using just regular OBS, so I have to, tweak some shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 720 is the highest that it goes, which is fine. That's good. Hopefully nobody has any fucking lag issues. If you guys do, get better internet. You guys have been fucking judging me for fucking years on that shit. Now I don't gotta worry about that no more. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I don't gotta deal with that crap no more, man. Fucking, all that crazy shit. But it's all good, though. But it's all good. Whew, fucking A. Still trying to cool myself down, man. Fucking hot as shit outside as fuck. This weather sucks, asshole, man. Goddamn. But I figure I'd do a stream, have a coffee with you motherfuckers, smoke some weed. You know how it is, the Canadian way. I know you guys are all fucking getting ready to play some Tears of the fucking Schlongdom, but I mean, it is what it is. Which is the main reason why I'm doing a video today. Because I'd like to discuss at hand some glaring issues. You know what I mean? Motherfucker. Crew, shut your fucking ass up, dude. I'm in the middle of a goddamn stream. Alright. Any hooters. Sounds like Series S. Nah, bro. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck are you talking about there, Base? Huh? Huh? That's what I thought, bitch. Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking... No, I'm just playing. So, Zelda. Good old-fashioned Nintendo doing what it does best. And fucking Metacritic, all those people that always sat there for how long now telling me that Metacritic is... It's fucking irrelevant, Fredo. Nobody gives a fuck about Metacritic. But, of course they do. Only when it comes to their own games. For anything else, they don't give a fuck about. They'll sit there and bash every game. But when it comes to a game that they play, and if it gets scored fucking low, man, oh man, they go fucking quiet. And they move on with their life, right? Which, to be fair, PlayStation fans do that 10 times better than Xbox fans do. But even fucking still, that's not the goddamn point. So, Tears of the Slobdim comes out and gets a fucking what? Overall 97, down to 96 now. Everyone's losing their fucking mind, right? They're all bitching and crying, saying how it's overrated, a game should not be scored this high, blah, 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 blah. Even though 90% of the main entries in the Zelda franchise have been consistent with that for the longest time. In fact, Ocarina of Time still holds the highest rating on Metacritic, which I think is hilarious. But, that's here or there. Now, the thing that cracks me up the most, right, is a simple analogy of why everyone makes the big-ass fucking judgment of saying, oh, well, Metacritic is fucking irrelevant, and then turn around and get upset when a game that's not on their system, or just any game in general that scores relatively high, then you see those crickets come out and they start fucking pondering shit, right? They start questioning shit. It's like, motherfucker, dude, have you been living under a rock your whole entire life? Like, you don't have to fucking give two flying fucks what a game fucking scores. In fact, we've already seen tons of fucking mountains of evidence in the past of games that come out scoring well that suck ass. And we've also seen games that don't score too well that actually deserve to be higher. Look, and I'm not saying that about Redfall. Fuck no, Redfall deserves the score that it got. But that's here or there. I'm not even here talking about that fucking shit. If you don't care about Metacritic, then don't fucking care about Metacritic. Who the fuck gives a shit what somebody reviews fucking opinions are? And right there is the holy grail of this whole entire fucking aspect, right? So you care more about someone else's fucking opinion than your own opinion to make a judgment for yourself. What does that tell me about you as an individual gamer? It tells me that you can't formulate your own fucking opinion on shit. You need someone else, or you need a overall fucking number, or you need a specific journalist to tell you if a game is good or not. That's the world we live in, folks. That's the world we live in. Do you think I give two flippity flying jack shit fucking turd monkey fucking shit stains of what fucking Tears of the Kingdom got, bro? Dude, that shit don't fucking bug me in the goddamn slightest. Why the fuck is it bugging everybody else is what I want to know. Why? Tell me why. Break it down for me. Why fucking why? Oh, and don't worry, this will go into the whole 30 FPS shit. But I genuinely want to know, why are people so fucking butthurt right now? And it doesn't even, I'm not even just going to use Zelda as the only game, but I'm using it as a prime example right now because it's the big game that just came out. But I've seen this across the board multiple times. When fucking Pentiment came out, and that game scored fucking like an 86 or whatever the fuck it was, people lost their shit over that. Same with fucking when Horizon came out and got an 86, Xbox people were losing their shit over that. Why? What does that fucking number do exactly for you? Like, does that 86 automatically make you think the game is like the best thing since sliced fucking bread? Does that 96 make you honestly think that this is the best Zelda game ever made? No, because we already know what the best Zelda game already is. Link to the Past, bitch. Fucking debate. I'll debate anybody on that shit. I don't give a fuck. The consistency that Nintendo brings to their games is the reason why their games fucking score that way. They've been doing it fucking generation after fucking generation. It don't matter if their generation like the Wii U was a flop. Look at it, how many fucking games that the Wii U got from first party wise that were stellar fucking releases. Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 1 and 2, Breath of the Wild, all that shit, right? But now it's a fucking problem. I don't understand. And don't give me that, it's 2023 shit, bitch. Motherfucker, I've seen better fucking gameplay mechanics from old-ass games in the 90s and the early 2000s compared to the crap that we're playing today. So stop giving me that garbage excuse. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Why are we still sitting, which, matter of fact, going into the 30 FPS stuff, right? This is what I fucking love about the gaming community as a whole, right? So, not going to fucking damage control for Redfall here, but I'm going to bring it up anyways as a prime example, right? Redfall launches in 30 FPS quality mode, right? But you know one thing, though, that I didn't fucking hear from anybody in the community is their own games that they're playing while playing in performance mode. And I do agree that performance mode should definitely have been with Redfall Day 1. You notice how none of these motherfuckers question or say a fucking thing as to why their own games of choice that they're playing Why they're not playing in quality mode? Or why aren't they playing in quality mode? Because it's 30 fucking locked, fucking that's why. So what, you're not even going to look and see what your game has visually to offer? Don't you want to play the best version on the market? Matter of fact, if these consoles are so fucking powerful, then how come you're not getting quality at 60 then? Could somebody explain that to me? Why do I got to switch to fucking performance mode to get my 60 fucking lucky frames, right? But yet these consoles are not powerful enough to go quality 60? Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Seriously. Nobody thinks about that dog shit. Nobody questions that shit. It's always the hearsay now say shit, but yet they don't question their own fucking logic. Why is it that Horizon's got 3 fucking modes, right? You got your fucking resolution mode, you have your balance mode, and you got your performance mode. But yet nobody questions fucking the 30 frames. But they're okay with balance mode. 10 extra fucking frames, dog. They're totally okay with that shit. Man, fucking retards, man. I swear to God. They're totally okay with fucking with that. So wait, you're against 30, but yet you're totally okay with fucking 40. 10 extra fucking frames. Woo! Lose my shit, dog. The game is so much better at fucking 40, dog. So much better at fucking 40. Bruh. You can't even make this fucking shit up, dude. You can't make this shit up. Every fucking time when a game drops, I hear excuse after excuse when it comes to Metacritic. I hear excuse after fucking excuse for the stupidest fucking shit imaginable. Imaginable. Base, how are you going to sit there and tell me in the chat, right, that, it's an FPS game, it should automatically be in 60. Motherfucker, outside of cock-a-fucking dookie on the goddamn 360 being at 60, what the fuck other shooter games did you play during the 360 that were not capped at 60? Like, the fuck you mean? Honestly, for my money, the best shooters that need to be fucking 60 or higher is fucking goddamn Twitch shooters, man. Quake, Unreal Tournament, games like that. That needs more accuracy when it comes to your fucking aim. Redfall? What is Redfall gonna do at 60, man? Fucking nothing. It's not gonna fucking make the gameplay fucking better. That's for fucking sure. Motherfuckers are bugging over the dumbest shit, dude. So people can fucking choose the way they prefer to play. Okay, I'm not against that. But be honest with yourself and understand that even your most precious fucking piece of plastic can't run your games at fucking 60 in quality mode. That's what I'm trying to make my point across there, Base. That's what I'm trying to say. That shit's fucking funny to me, man. Because that makes no fucking sense. If you're going to sit there and bash a company, right? And for very good reasons, Arcane Austin deserves the fucking backlash they're getting. Absolutely. But I'm just saying, if you're going to be blatantly fucking honest, then question the games that you play as to why you're not playing that shit in fucking 30. And there's your fucking answer. Quality mode. Redfall is a shooter, you are right. But does it need 60 in order for that game to be fucking drastically better? No. Because that's the least of its problems. That's the thing, right? Redfall, the 60 FPS is not even an issue at this fucking point from when I fucking played a Redfall. There's so many glaring issues that surround that. Even when the 60 FPS comes out, it's not going to persuade or change people's opinions on the game. Because when you find out that the 60 does absolutely jack diddly shit, and you see that the gameplay is lacking, the loot table design is lacking, and everything the fuck else, then at that point, that 60 argument goes out the fucking window. Hey, Silver Sky. Yo, bro, I'm so glad to see you in my chat, dude, man. How you been doing, bro? How you been doing? Feel free. You don't even have to ask, man. If you still got that GoFundMe up, dude, man, by all means, please post that in my chat. I mentioned that a while back, like about a month ago. I made a video about it, dude. Fucking, if it's still there, please post it in the chat, man. Real talk on that. Yeah, but Redfall, the vamps would be more smoothly animated. Fucking, dude. The thing is, they move around fast enough to the point there, base, that you don't even fucking see their animation, dude. As soon as you hit them once from a distance, they vanish and come back right in front of you. And let alone, you and I have never had an issue killing fucking vampires to begin with, dude. That's the funny thing. All I'm saying is that for a game like Redfall, 60 FPS is not going to fix the glaring issues that game has. Well, that is an issue in its own right. It's the least issue that Redfall suffers from. My Twitter got hacked. Oh, she's good now? Oh, thank God, Silverman. Thank God. But I am glad to see you still around, though, bro. Shit. Goddamn, you had me worried there for a while, man, when fucking Dooley told me about that crap like that. Fucking shit like that, dude. I'm so glad that everything's going well over on your end, sir. Well deserved, sir. Good job. Zelda plays a... Listen, I'm not even hating on fucking Zelda, dude. It's just I don't like the direction Zelda's going. I'm so gonna buy fucking Tears of the Boredom like I did with fucking Breath of the Wild at full price. I don't know. I might finally cave in and give fucking Breath of the Dog shit another alternate chance. And maybe something might finally click in where I just said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I go through it and then I'll move over to Tears. And I would hope that it runs better. I mean, Jesus Christ. But that's not the point, though. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. My point is, man, is that the 60 FPS issue with Redfall is the least of its concern. That's all I'm saying. Trust me, I beat the game fucking twice now. I've seen every single thing that game has to offer. And trust me when I tell you, by the time I came out of that shit, the 60 FPS update is not going to save that game. Even if it was fucking there at launch or not, it's not going to save that game. Like, the whole fucking weapon loot table design would have to be completely revamped. Fucking the spawning system for enemies would have to be completely fucking revamped. What's the point of even fucking fixing the game at this point? Fuck it. You know what, Arcane, man? Just take it on the chin. Developers make duds all the time, dude. It's just part of the process, right? Move on from this dud and then come out and make what Arcane does fucking best. Focus on that. Don't bother fixing fucking Redfall, man. Because you ain't gonna fucking bring it back to where it needs to be. That's all I'm saying, man. Yeah, everything runs fine. You're right about that, Base. Everything runs fine. But again, that's not the issue that plagues fucking Redfall. All that 60 FPS is doing is literally putting a patch over a massive fucking hole that needs to be filled in. But will it get filled in, or will they even bother to attempt to fix that shit? The only way they're going to be able to fix Redfall is if they say, you know what, fuck it. Let's port this over to Unreal 5, and then we'll fix fucking everything after that point. That's the only way they're going to be able to fix that shit. Because Unreal 4, no. First of all, that's the biggest mistake that they actually did to go open world with the Unreal 4. Because you have to make it open linear. You can't go open. I mean, look what happened with fucking Gotham Knights, man. The same shit. How come Gotham Knights doesn't have a 60 FPS update yet? Huh. Wonder why. Now, again, not saying that Redfall won't get one. I'm sure they will. But goddamn, dude, when are we expecting that update to come out? Fuck, who knows at this fucking point in time. Because I sure fucking don't. But I've already moved on from Redfall. Other than me probably, you know, helping fucking Base play it a little bit more or somebody else, I'm done with that game. I sunk fucking almost 80 hours in that bitch. That's more than enough. Than the vast majority of people even fucking played that shit. You know how many people that reviewed that game didn't even bother fucking finishing it? Skill Up was one of them. A bunch of reviewers fucking claimed that shit. It's like, bruh, the fuck you mean? If you want to play a way worse vampire game than Redfall, I fucking dare you to boot up the 360 version of Vampire Reign. Go have fun with that. Then you'll come in back and you'll play Redfall and be like, all right, I see what Fatal's talking about. I see what Fatal's talking about. This game is not as bad as that game is. You're right, it's not. See, this is why I'm happy and pigging shit that Avowed and Hellblade are going to be on the new Unreal Engine, not Unreal 4. Thank fuck for that. And I can't wait to see what State of Decay fucking 3 is going to do with that engine. Because 4 definitely held them back on a lot of fucking features they couldn't do. Got 43 hours in Jedi Survivor Fatal. Fucking, you should give it a chance. I own the first one, dude. I got to be in a mood for a Star Wars game, dude. And trust me, I'm not shitting on Star Wars, fucking Jedi Fallen Order, or Survivor, dude. Like, I know they're good games in their own right. I just got to be in a mood to play that shit. Fuck Crackdown 3 there, Zen. Fuck Crackdown 3. Man, ain't nobody fucking giving a flying fuck about no 4K 60 on Crackdown, dog. Come on now, man. Let's be real with yourself, man. No one gives a crap about that shit. But again, dude, like as I mentioned before, dude, like the problem that I have with a lot of these games coming out, dude, man, I mean, you guys know that I don't really cater to AAA no more because AAA has lost its way for me. You know what I mean? Them taking shortcuts, cutting content, budgets being over fucking burdened and over big, and that if that game doesn't sell or meet its quota, then you won't see anything else from that point on, which for my money is another fucking... I mean, it can go both ways. I mean, we've seen games become successful and then never see a sequel or anything afterwards, a la Bloodborne. So it's not always in the coherence of the context of what actually these games are bringing to the table. It all depends on what you're looking for, how you perceive them, all that cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Lincoln Clay, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? Welcome to my live stream. I appreciate you being in my chat, brother, as always, dude. Pretty soon now, I'll be getting back into my little VR kick there, fucking Clay, dude, man. But literally, I played that shit 2 weeks nonstop, bro. I had to take a break for a while, man. But don't get me wrong. It definitely shifted my perspective on virtual reality on a whole different fucking level now that I finally got a chance to sit down and really deep dive into the first set, I'll just say, of what PlayStation brought to the table as far as VR. Sure, it's not no Oculus. Sure, it's not no PSVR 2. But you got to start somewhere, right? Just that little bit of hope and that little glimmer of what I can see VR being potential in the future. Bro, I'm fucking in, man. I am 100% in. What up, Savage? How you doing, brother? I can't wait to see what VR is going to be like in like 15, 20 years from now. Shit's going to be redonkulous, bro. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait, dude. VR is definitely an experience. Sure, a lot of people may not fuck with it, but goddamn, it's got so much potential, man. Oh, fucking right I do, dude. Oh, and trust me, when I get back into playing my VR, you know I'm going to be playing some more of goddamn fucking, what the hell's that game called? Scorn. You know I'm going to be playing the shit out of that game more. No, not Scorn. Fucking, the hell's that game called again? I can't believe I fucking forgot the name. I'm a fucking retard. Shit, they just dropped it on, they came out with an update and released it on PSVR 2 as well. That arena fucking game where you can, like, the one that I was playing a lot, I can't remember the fucking name of it because I'm an idiot. Oh, God. Yeah, is it? No, it's not Scorn. Maybe it is. I don't know. No, Gorn. There you go. Was getting the names all mixed up. I'm like a fucking artard. Metroid Switch was a proper remaster. Oh yeah, you talking about Metroid Prime, right? I forgot that got re-released, man. I'm gonna have to fucking cop that, dude, man. Bro, now that I have regular internet, man, there's so many games on the Switch now, dude. I want to go back and play. Like now that I'll actually give a shit. Well, no, because I still want to get my hands on the Pro Controller, man. Because those third-party fucking Switch controllers, dude, are nah, man. That drifting is too much for me. And I don't play on the Joy-Cons. I mean, for fuck's sakes, my deck is fucked up right now, dude. I can't even charge my Switch no more. It won't charge it. It just displays the image. I think I have to just get a new charging cable cord, man. I think that's what I need. Yeah. The VR support, the VR2 support for RE4 Remake. Yeah. 2B? Do I remember 2B? The hell was 2B again? Oh. Wait, unless you're saying Tubby. If you're saying Tubby, man, fuck. Where the hell have you been? You haven't been in my chat in fucking dog's age, bruh. But you know what that means, though, right? Better internet means better 4K porn to watch in VR. Nah, I'm just playing, dude. Ah, damn, dude. Been sitting here smoking this joint for like fucking... How long am I streaming for now? Like 20 minutes now? 28 minutes, dude. And this shit still hasn't fucking kicked in yet. Well, it's starting to, but... Yeah, OBS is way better to stream on than fucking Streamlabs, dude. Streamlabs uses way too much resources in the background on my laptop, dude. It's way more smoother on here and shit. Oh, hey, latency. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit there, bro. Latency. Super Mario 3D World. Is that multiplayer online, like cooperatively? Like, I'm asking you because my buddy Wolflow owns it and Faye owns it. I don't. But I want to know, because if I can play it with the three of them, like through the entire fucking game, oh, then I'll buy that shit fucking on payday. Because for those of you, and thank you for everybody that watched the actual DKC stream that me and Wolflow did the other day. Dude, that shit was just too much fucking fun, dude. Way too much fucking fun. And to be fair, latency, you were technically right. It was my shitty internet that didn't like the Nintendo Switch Online. Fuck you. I'll hold that out, but fuck you anyways. Like, so I can go through the entire fucking game with, like me, Faye, and Flo online. No issues at all, right? If you tell me that, yeah, I can do that, then I'm buying that shit on fucking payday. That's my next Switch game. Finally. My Switch is finally going to get some fucking love. Jesus. I did re-download Breath of the Wild again there, latency. I booted up. I'm playing it for like not even 5 minutes, bro, and I wanted to put myself in a coma. I don't know. Like, I want to love fucking Breath of the Wild, dude. I truly, truly fucking do, dog. Truly do. Because I love me some fucking Zelda. But god damn it, man. It suffers from the same problems that the main reason why I fucking cannot stomach Skyrim, dude. Not as bad, though. Skyrim is still dog shit. That's right, I'm talking shit about a Bethesda game. Fucking blow me. Not literally, but fuck Skyrim, dude. But yeah, man, if I can go through the whole entire fucking 3D world with that, bruh, can you imagine the three of us, man? I would definitely stream the fuck out of that, man. And fuck you, Nintendo, you can copyright my shit. Just don't strike my channel. I'm not making any money off your shit. She's kind of an old Betty. Wait, are you saying that the Switch is a fucking grandma MILF? Is that what you're saying? Why are we having this conversation right now? Let's move on to something else. That felt really awkward coming out. Too much potential needed for you fucking fit. Man, fuck you, Base, you bastard. Hey, Base, man, if you want to fucking be part of my fucking show that I'm doing right now, dude, man, let me know. And I'll jump in on my fucking, on the fucking server, dude. Because my shows tend to do better when I have other people that can talk. I mean, if I'm just doing it solo, it's not as easy as it looks to hold it down and to keep, like, conversations afloat and shit the entire show, right? But I mean, some people like that shit. I mean, it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna shit on the people for that. Needs to buy premium games? You mean platinum? Yeah, so my bad. I read your fucking things wrong, dude. My eyes were all like cross-eyed there for a second. Yeah, platinum games. Yeah. I mean, it would be a good fit for them. But again, like, I don't understand fucking why is it that, oh, Microsoft comes out with a new IP, right, and it bombs. But yet, when any other of the other two, when Nintendo does it or fucking PlayStation does it, you hear nothing. It's completely fucking silent. But to be fair, in the extent of Microsoft, though, they haven't released a big AAA game in quite a while. Fucking, I can't argue that because that's clearly evidential. I mean, Halo, no. In a while, I'll just keep it that way. Fucking, what's up, VGO? But at the same time, fucking, like, goddamn, dude, it sucks, man, that Redfall had to be that game. I'd rather it be Starfield, to be honest, man. But even that has potential of being a flop. Do I see it being a flop? Nah, dude, nah, impossible. Impossible. Like, this would have to be the worst designed game that Bethesda has ever done. And Bethesda's been pretty consistent across the board, minus Fallout 70 shit. But we're not going to talk about that. They've learned from their mistakes on that, hopefully. But what am I saying? We're talking about Bethesda here. They can't learn jack diddly shit. They can't even fucking learn how to fix the word bug. So it doesn't matter. Fuck them. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Base, man, if you want to fucking join me, man, on my fucking show right now, dude, man, I'll gladly fucking pop in the chat, bro. I don't have a problem with that at all. Just, shoot the shits, man. Talk about some games. Because remember, I don't have to worry about data caps no more, so I don't have to worry about my show being 45 minutes to an hour long. I can go the whole fucking day if I wanted to. Am I going to do that? Fuck off. Now you're asking for too much. But now I can definitely do like 2-hour shows, 3-hour shows, 4-hour shows, depending on how many people I have on my fucking show. You know what I mean? Like, going back old school. Microsoft this generation, in the 3 years since it started, has had 3 big games and 2 released too early. Agreed. Halo Infinite and fucking Redfall, 100%. Starfield, I'm hoping that Starfield has to come out and be a hit. Because if they go fucking double negative with 2 back-to-back fucking, like with a 3-month period apart for AAA games, that's fucking wowza, dude. Beavis. You know that's always going to be our little shtick, right? That's never going to go away, dude. I remember that shit, man. Yo, I'm gonna have to do another one of those fucking videos again. There, another one of those live streams there, Beeves, where I just sit there and just fucking play like retro commercials. You know what I mean? Like I did back when I was like when I had regular fucking internet. Because I still queue up a couple of those videos. I could easily just download them. You know what I mean? And just fucking like get like fucking like 3 videos that are like an hour long, and just stream it. You know what I mean? So that'd be great. Because the fucking shit that we see on TV nowadays, dude, is dog shit. Oh, there he is. You up a couple of those videos, I could easily just download. Turn my fucking stream off, bitch. Motherfucker. Yo. All right, there we go. Now they can hear you. Wait, talk, motherfucker. Bass. The hell you doing over there? Ah, well, you'll come back eventually. I can't hear you if you're talking, by the way. Sort your shit out, sir. The same thing that happened last time we were on Voice. The exact same thing is happening again, man.
Is this working? I got no idea, man.
Yeah, it's working now. I can hear you crystal clear.
Can hear you crystal clear.
What the hell are you doing over there?
Hey?
Stop my stream in the background, dude.
I can't hear you if you're talking about it.
Can you hear me?
I can, but I can't hear myself. Hold on, I'll mute the audio until we get that sorted. Yo, can you hear me now? Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. This
I can only hear you coming through the stream, but if I put the stream on, like the audio on, it's fucking delayed, and I'm getting like weird fucking shit. Weird fucking. This is a fucking weird fucking. What the fuck is this?
You have to excuse the Brit. Don't worry, you guys can't hear him what I can hear, but as soon as he fixes his audio issue, I'll take him off mute. Because he can't even hear me right now.
I'm going to be fucking hearing myself. It's going to be fucked up. It's going to be like...
But you don't need to listen to the live stream.
Yeah.
Making us Brits look bad. Hey, go on, Bass. Do your thing, buddy. Stardust, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing, sir? How are you, buddy?
Oh. I can hear you, can I? You don't need to listen to the live stream. Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about, do I? So I don't know what to respond to.
Motherfucker! What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? Oh my god, Bass. The stream is a delay. When on Voice with me in real time equals fucking 0 delay. It's like, bruh. What? Oh my god. What the
I'm saying
fuck?
I can't hear you in the Discord, but I can't hear you live, you know. All I can hear you is on delay through the stream. So, like...
Fix your audio problem, then.
It's your fucking issue.
No, it's not. Chat, how is that my issue? I know you guys can't hear him because I can hear him, but he can't hear me. But you guys can't hear him because I have my fucking desktop audio muted because there's feedback that plays off that shit. But he told me that It's my issue because he can't hear me on Discord and he can only hear himself on the delay on the stream. All he has to do is turn the stream off, get off my goddamn fucking page, and then that's it. It solves the fucking problem. Plays off that shit.
Yo,
But he told me that it's my issue because he can't hear me on Discord. He can only hear himself on the delay on the stream.
yeah, that's right.
All he has to do is turn the stream off, get off my goddamn fucking page, and then that's it. It solves the fucking problem.
No, it don't, because I get off your page, I can't hear you through Discord, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
How come now, Base, that I like any other time when you and I are playing fucking Redfall and shit, I can hear you perfectly fine on Discord. Why can I not hear you now on Discord? I can hear you.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I've always been able to hear you.
Oh, it's changed now. It's working like it wasn't working before.
What did you change?
I didn't change fuck all, honestly.
You stopped my video, right?
I stopped playing the YouTube.
Base, I love you, buddy. All right, let me unmute. I'll make the audio. There you go. Problem has been resolved, folks. We all good now. We all good now. That was hilarious, though.
We're all good, man.
No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. And to be fair, you've never been part of a live stream before, too, as well, right? So, whatever. I'll give you a free pass on
I'm
that one.
facing the worst problem ever, and that is the sun shining on my TV.
The sun is shining on your TV. Sorry if he's too loud. I just turned him down right on the stream. I did not on Discord. Dude, why did I just feel like I had a deja vu moment? Anyway, that's weird. Moving on from that. So, where you at in Redfall? Did you beat it yet?
I've left it on the last mission, Black Sun. Yeah?
Sweet. Okay, cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on the last mission, and then just wait for the big patch.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, that's actually kind of smart. Well, if they ever do release a big update for it.
I'm thinking they're going to add mission replays to it. They've got to add it, because remember when Halo Infinite replay missions and that, and they added it in an update, didn't they?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did patch that in. It's weird. It's weird that people think that they can't change like core mechanic designs, but yet we've already seen that happen with Halo like numerous times already.
Yeah. So like if they do update Redfall and enable mission replays, I can go back and get a couple of the achievements I'm missing.
Yeah. So I mean, same here too as well. If I really wanted to, man, because I think I have like fucking 7 left.
The only thing is, well, maybe the update got you back to the first map as well. I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, did you get the one on the first map where you have to find like this like hilltop that has like a bunch of dead bodies and a flare on the ground, and then if you shoot a flare up in the air, it spawns the fucking like
shadow
boss? Yeah. I didn't get that one on my first playthrough or any of my playthroughs that I did when I was playing it with Faye or by myself, right? Or even when I was playing with the boys too as well. And fucking, so I ended up getting that when I was playing it with fucking Explosive Zombie, because he was still at the very beginning of the game. So I was like, dude, let me play it with you, man, and let me show you the ropes, man. Like you'll see what I mean. Like it's not a great game, but it's not terrible either.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's generic, bland fucking garbage. That's all it is. But it's like a fun kind of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like if that makes sense. Like
I'm trying to find out. They're hard to find because it keeps track of all the keys you've got, doesn't it? And I think we've got like 17 keys.
Yep.
How many you got?
I think there's probably a couple that I'm probably that I don't have that you have. Because you do more exploring on that map than I did too as well. I kind of like fucking rushed it like near the end and stuff like that, dude.
You got me to the second map.
Yeah.
I think we were playing co-op when I got to the second map, and then you were like, "Oh, you can't go back to the first one." I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah, they need to fix that. If they can fix that, then fucking and also add they probably will fix that though when they do add the actual mission replay because they're going to allow you to go back.
I mean, if they add that, it will be fucking brilliant.
I mean, there's even there's a highway fucking an underpassing, man, that actually is blocked out, just like in the first map where you actually cross to get into the second map. So they can easily do it.
Right crossing the map, yeah.
Yeah, they can easily fucking do it because all they have to do is just put a little fucking whatever you want to call it there. Bing, it puts you back on the first map. Not hard to do. Just link them together, man.
There's got to be more maps coming. Like that must be the long-term plan. Like, you know, more maps. You know.
That's and I think that's also part of why their live service fucking thing too as well backfired a little bit. Do I see that happening? Look, honestly, man, and I said this from the rip when I brought this up earlier in my chat. Like I was like, Redfall for me, man. Do I think it's repairable? Yes. I mean, any game can be fixed as far as bugs and glitches are concerned. That's fine. But do I think some of the core mechanic stuff can get fixed? If they can alter the actual loot table system for the weapons and have like more than just like 5 or 6 for each category, the game would be fucking actually more better to go out and explore and find unique shit. Like I want to be able to fucking pick up like a shotgun that has like a fucking some weird elemental power on it or something like that, man. That can give me like every time I shoot, I fucking get a protection buff for like fucking 20%. God damn, I can hear myself again.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because the by the end of the game,
the loot and guns
And shit is literally just so you can sell them to afford to re-fucking load your ammo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Sorry,
And
you had a little bit of echo, but it's gone now, though. It's not there anymore. So, yeah. Oh, now it's back.
Oh, fuck.
No, yeah, just stay away from the speakers because you're using actual speakers, right? Not headphones, right? Yeah, like it. Yeah, it should be better now, man.
I got me headphone thing working.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. Then that issue is gone. Then.
Boom.
That's probably what the problem was the whole entire time because I didn't think that you might have speakers on or not.
Yeah. The other day, didn't I?
Yeah. All right, cool. Never mind. That fixes that fucking problem. Fucking speakers. Always giving you a hard time.
Well, that's the end. That's the end of the stream now.
No. Fuck that, dude. I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, I don't need to be one of those professional YouTubers that has to fucking cut that shit out. I don't give a fuck for all my fuck ups in my stream. In fact, it livens the stream more, man, because people in the chat can just give a good fucking old laugh.
I'll tell you what I noticed yesterday. I ain't seen anything on, the kind of funny is it the Greg fucking
The Greg Miller shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't seen their stuff for ages, and they had a Tears of the Kingdom gamecast, and I put it on. And fuck me, they've got a hell of a setup there now.
Yeah, they do, right? Yeah. Well, now because they have money to back them up. Yeah, like they got like a whole entire studio
they got, like,
and shit. Yeah,
they got like screens in front of the fucking
Yep.
stand where they're all sitting and shit like that. Like fuck me, that must have cost a bit,
Right.
But they're still only getting like fucking 10k views. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, that shit fucking hilarious, man. God damn, I can't even spell for shit.
What are you doing?
I hope to God it's how you
You're
spell
talking
it.
about in chat.
I
You're talking about in
I
chat.
was
Okay.
replying back to somebody in chat while you were talking because I didn't want to interrupt. Yo, fucking,
Wow,
I'm an idiot,
wow.
dude. God.
Well, we know that.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking, yo, I'm not using Streamlabs anymore, man. Streamlabs is fucking trash, dude, man, because that shit runs like ass on my
OBS, man.
laptop.
OBS.
OBS, man. Dude, I can do the exact same shit now. Before I couldn't.
Yeah.
But now I can do the exact same shit on OBS, but it does it better.
Yeah, and it doesn't fucking hog your system up.
Yep. So my
It's
streams
fucking
will come
sweet.
out better and more cleaner and clear and shit like that, man. Because now, like, you know what I mean? Fucking, I hate fucking computers. I hate consoles in general too, as well. Fuck them. Technology sucks,
You hate-
bro.
I hate fucking everything.
Yep.
Coming live to you with a yogurt.
No,
pot and
I've honestly, I've never been a spec guy, dude. Like even back in the day when I was playing on PC, motherfucker, I played on a fucking 486, dude, man, and I didn't switch to a fucking
Well,
Pentium until the Pentium
problem-
3s were coming out.
the problem for me back then is I literally couldn't fucking afford the top spec anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It was always
yeah.
it was always a balance of like what I could fucking stretch to,
Yep.
and just trying to maximize what I could get to play games at a decent fucking
Sounds
setting
like a
or whatever.
VRAM
You know what I mean?
Hey, that VRAM issue. I mean, again, I'm not arguing. Wasn't saying that
It's funny.
Nvidia was
It's
wrong.
funny, but it's obviously a bug.
If it is caused on the Series S because of quick resume, then I'm not worried about it because fucking I don't ever use that feature. Never once have I used that feature.
I thought there was a way of disabling it now.
I don't know if there is. Please, somebody let me know because I mean I didn't see it in the fucking in the settings. Because I'd love to be able to completely disable that shit, man. Like I get why some people use it, but I don't fucking bitch. If you're that fucking lazy, right? If you have, what if I pause the game and go somewhere, then turn the game up and save it? I mean, that's what you always done before, right?
I think it was a feature that Microsoft thought would be good for getting people to be running multiple Game Pass games at once. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then they could
you, Beavis.
Yeah, because then it increases player counts and shit like that. And I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but haven't Microsoft got like a rewards, it's all part of the rewards program where if you like download a game and play the first 10 minutes of it, you get like fucking XP and shit like that.
See, that would have been interesting.
But it all feeds into that, doesn't it? Where you've got loads of fucking little games open at once. That's why they did it.
That's interesting though, because it's like fucking from looking at it from that perspective, that's kind of smart in a way. But
it is. Yeah.
Like for me personally, like I don't have an issue with like backing out of a game because I only play one game at a time and then I move on to the next one. I just beat games really, really fast and I move the fuck on with my life, right?
Well,
unless it's an online game.
Next one,
Unless it's a game like fucking like if I'm playing it with with friends and shit, cool. Then I know I'm gonna be stuck with that game for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's fine. Like I'm currently going through Ravenlock right now.
That's the other thing it will feed into as well is people that play a lot of live service games. If you've got, if you could have 5 of them open at once and you just play, pop into that now or whatever, people are more likely to play that shit. Do you know what I mean? If it's fucking there instantly.
You see, Beavis, right there, man. What you just said, that's what makes my channel so unique to everybody else's, man.
Did he tell me to shut the fuck up?
No. God, no. Nah, nobody has done that, dude. No, I'm just laughing because Beavis said in the chat, he goes, that's interesting because cause I literally said that. Like, that was like, you know what I mean? Like, that got me thinking because I was fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and I just paused for a minute there. And then I continued on with my shit.
I closed the chat because I thought it was fucking...
It's just weird. It's just how I talk, man. Like, I'm not, like, the brightest person in the book, but I'm not that dumb, though, man. I have my moments, sure, but... I mean, whatever. I mean, I think everybody has their own fucking moments, dude. You know what I mean? Everybody does. Especially in the gaming community side, though, which is like the main side that I care about the most, because that's what I do. That's my hobby, and the only hobby that I fucking love. Yeah. Like, it sucks being part of all 3 fucking sides, and then I have to hear the crying, and I have to hear all the bullshit. Now, granted, I'm guilty myself, because I do it myself, clearly, but that's not the point. Like, I have a reason to fucking bitch and whine about shit, but I'm still playing these games regardless.
Well, what I was going to say to you, following on from that, is one of the best moments or like feelings I had in gaming was probably when I realised, hang on, I can own all of the consoles here. Do you know what I mean? When I got older and I wasn't relying on my fucking parents to get me shit.
Right. Yes.
And I was like, hang on a minute, I don't have to go through and look at which one's going to offer me the best fucking long-term gaming fucking platform. Do you know what I mean? Right. I can just fucking sample them all. You know what I mean?
You ever question though, like, why is Microsoft still around then?
Why are they still around?
Yeah, like, okay, so like we know, like, for the first 2 generations,
do you want them to go?
No, fuck no. I mean, listen, I don't care if they go from a console perspective, but I mean, they own a lot of studios that I fucking love, dude. You know what I mean? And I really hate to see Microsoft drop those studios, man. Like, no, because those studios, when they're at their peak, and if Microsoft is actually letting them do that, like, yeah, man, take chances. Come out with some new shit, man. If it doesn't fucking stick like what Redfall is and what Bleeding Edge is, but in between those 2 games, what else did we get? Pretty decent stuff, man, across the board. Yeah. I don't want them to go.
Stuff
but
like Sea of Thieves, you know,
yeah,
it's
Sea of
eventually
Thieves is still
turned out
around,
to be
dude. That
great.
game is fucking
It's turned out
excellent
to be
now.
great.
That game is
Yeah,
excellent now, man.
and it's carved its own sort of unique fucking audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's a lot of people out there that fucking love pirate theme shit, dude. And I'm one of them, dude. So Sea of Thieves, I'll always bounce back and forth to, like I do with No Man's Sky. I don't play No
Yeah.
Man's Sky a whole lot nowadays, but every time a new update comes out, I'm there day fucking one, checking out the new features, man, and seeing like, yo, this is dope, this is wicked, blah 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 blah. Then I'm good. Like until I can
Well, you
find
can
like
look
a
at that.
core group of people that want to play No Man's Sky with me, crossplay wise and whatever, man. Then yeah, I'll gladly play it all the fucking time.
But yeah, that like Sea of Thieves is definitely like a positive you can take from
Yep.
Microsoft's approach,
Yep.
where they're not going to give up on shit, and just because they could quite easily have, after the launch of Sea of Thieves and how it didn't really gain much traction, they could have easily just said, you know what, fuck this,
Oh,
let's
absolutely.
get rid of it.
Yeah,
You know, I
absolutely.
mean, the only reason that the series, the Xbox One controller, the Sea of Thieves one, is worth so much is because of the comeback of the game. Do you know what I mean? If the game was fucking still trash and bombed,
No, that
no one
controller
be
would still
paying
have a hefty
fucking-
price, man. Just because it, like that controller is the
is
best looking
nice,
controller Microsoft has ever actually released for that platform, dude.
And I'll tell you what, when I picked it up, I realised that the one controller is way nicer than the series controller.
Dude, man, fuck you, number one for buying that
It's-
shit.
it's
Yo,
bigger.
re-release that in the series. If they can release that with
It's
the Series
bigger.
S controller,
The
dude, man,
triggers
I'm
are
fine.
better on it. The triggers are more comfortable. It's bigger, and I think what they've done right is as they've moved into the Series X and S, they've sort of downgraded the base controller to try and upsell you the fucking Elite one. That's what's happened.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I can see Microsoft pulling some shady shit like that to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Because remember, fucking my Series
one
S controller.
is actually really comfy.
Right, because remember, my Series S controller, remember, I've only had this console for like a little over a year. And fucking,
Right.
my Series S controller, the first one that I got out of the box with the console, like the right bumper button just stopped working. Like, it just literally stopped working. Like, I was like, well, what the fuck, man? And then I had to drop fucking $50 on this bitch. And look, I love the color of
Well,
this, man, because it reminds me of the color of the Sea of Thieves one, man. Just not as light.
Yeah, were you pissed when you saw the picture of me getting this?
Oh, fuck, dude, I took a fucking rage shit that night.
It is a nice controller, man. I
Nah,
thought
it
I'd give
is.
it to them.
Nah, that controller is
And it glows.
sexy.
It glows in the fucking dark.
Hey,
It glows in the dark.
Hey, you know the
It's
one
fucking
thing though that
mental.
did come out of like the one good thing that came out of Redfall was those actual fucking theme controllers, man. They're giving away.
Yeah, they're quite nice. Though.
That one with the fucking vampire teeth, the red one, dude. That one, oh man, that one looks fucking beautiful, man.
I mean,
Fuck you,
Redfall.
Xbox.
Like, I've put 100 hours into Redfall now, so either I'm fucking crazy or the game does have some. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, just
It could be that
I
I'm
wouldn't have
fucking
put
crazy, it
70
probably
hours
is.
into the game if the game was on. If the game was not beatable, and whatever the case would be, I would have not have put 70 fucking 80 hours in that motherfucker by now, dude.
Yeah.
And I still have it installed. Like, that's the thing. Or I can easily cloud that bitch, which for the record, man, I dibbled a little bit.
Oh,
with the
did you
cloud
try that,
version. Yeah, I
by the
did.
way?
Yeah, I did. And
What was it like?
as soon as I boot the game up, right, that's when I started my new game fucking into the hardest difficulty, Eclipse. The first fucking encounter on an NPC that I see fucking literally can't walk downstairs properly. I'm like, what?
So
Nah, bro,
does it
get
have
outta
the
here.
series? Does it have the Series X like delayed popping shit over the cloud? Does that still happen?
That's something that I was trying to fucking, because I was testing that out too as well, and I didn't know, like, outside from a couple moments where it took a few seconds for the textures to pop in, it wasn't no goddamn 12 or 20 seconds, man. At least on the cloud version that I played.
So you think that could have been like
Because I was
unique
trying to,
sort
yeah,
of
because I
cases?
went back and I watched fucking Digital Foundry's video for it when he was doing like going into this room and then like waiting there for a minute and then coming back. And I did the exact same thing he did, and it was like, yeah, like the pop-ins popped in like almost immediately. And I was like, wait a minute, you telling me that the fucking cloud technology that they're using as the Series X version is running this game in a fucking better capacity? How is that possible? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good job. It's not Borderlands.
Oh dear God. No, we even went back and started playing Borderlands 3, man, because Wolflow bought it, and when he got his Series X and shit, dude, he bought that in Sunset Overdrive, man. So I was like, listen, the fact that he bought Sunset Overdrive, man, fucking excellent. Because at least he's supporting that fucking game. Yeah, I bought it too as well. I bought it too as well.
I got it on deck. Well, I got it on deck, but I haven't played it yet.
That game is hilarious, man.
Is it is it a bit like Jet Set Radio?
In a weird, fucked up kind of way, yeah, a little bit, little tiny bit, because you're grinding like the fucking wires and shit across the city, right? Where you're taking out like these alien coked up sugar fucking soda pop drinker and fucking monsters. It's weird, but that's the comedy side of it, though. Like even it's dude, like the entire time I was playing the game, I was laughing with the fucking with the way like it's like old school comedy Saints Row. You know what I mean? Like Saints Row 2 kind of comedy. You know what I mean? Dark and fucking whatever. That's exactly what fucking Sunset Overdrive placates on as far as its writing goes, man. It's like, oh no, that game is trash, man. Even though that's one of Insomniac's like worst games. Bitch, are you retarded? Do you not know Fuse? Like Fuse exists, bitch. Like, bro, these companies, Insomniac, Naughty Dog, they make duds, man. They've always had. You think this is fucking new that like these studios over here on the Xbox side are not going to make duds? It happens, man. See, Sony now can't afford to do that, man.
Yeah, but the problem you got is that the good titles outweigh the duds on platforms. That's not the case with Xbox, really.
Yeah, well, true. As it stands right now, yes, I agree.
You know, so they get fucking.
Because I'm not going to deny the inevitable, man. Because I know a lot of people.
After L on Xbox,
dude, tell me about it, right? Like the first month, like January was like a solid month, man. They did it, Developer Direct, Hi-Fi Rush dropped, fucking Stealth dropped, dude. Yeah. Excellent game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then everything just went.
But this
so
is
they
where
need to bounce back fucking next month at this fucking June 100%. Event, man. They have to bounce back. There's no more. There's no more they can't.
Sony would have had a good start to the year, then Redfall would have been amazing. But that's the difference.
But again, here we are. I'm sounding like a broken record, dude, because fucking I'm saying the exact same shit that I've been saying the last 3 fucking years, fucking supporting this company, dude. And yet we still get. I mean, look. Outside from the stuff that I play, dude, like I saw a lot of shit every year that I'm going to play anyways. But again, my opinion is one person, move the fuck on, right? I can't defend that.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's impossible.
Well, you
know what I mean?
You'll try.
Yeah, but I'll try. But I mean, look where it gets me, man. Look at the chat, the roundtable chat. Look how many L's I own, dude.
Hey, don't diss the fucking roundtable, man.
No. I'm not dissing the roundtable. Fuck that, dude, man. But no, I mean, like, whatever, man. Like I love that chat, but I hate that chat simultaneously.
Well, that's why I love it.
But there's a lot of good people in that server, dude. And it took me a long time to finally come to terms with that and actually appreciate that. You know what I mean? It took a lot of fucking, some hateful shit that I'm not going to repeat here. But at the same time, fucking lessons learned, man. That's all it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I may be a panel member, dude, but I'm not fucking perfect.
I've been banned from Discord for saying shit that I do in the roundtable, and that alone is worth.
Yeah, but my server, man, go nuts. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not posting anything nude or anything like that, I don't care about that. Like swearing swearing is fine. Racial shit, keep that off my fucking server, dude. I don't want to see that.
Stream's cutting out. What's going on?
What's cutting out? My ball sack? No.
I know it's right. It's all right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Your laptop's running out of battery.
No. Dude, I have this stuff fucking plugged in. I never take the battery fucking thing out, dude. Because with these, that's one of the things that I learned about these about the laptop that I currently have. Like, it's a business laptop. That's why I don't game on it. Because it's not meant for gaming. I know.
It's got an integrated graphic.
Yeah, it's integrated, yeah. That's why I don't game on it, man. I've tried, and my computer is already overheated twice so far, so that's why I stopped doing it. But again, like, I don't care about that because I'm only doing it because I want to be able to do what I love to do. And now that I can, because after 6 long fucking years with no internet, or, well, lack of there, dial-up Wi-Fi, I'll call it that, I'm going to worry about that shit no more. I'm going to worry about that shit no more. Yeah.
That is sweet that you got proper internet now,
Bro, last night I was able to, or not last night, yesterday during the day I was playing Mario Kart 8 with fucking Faye's son. Dude, that shit, man, fucking was so much fucking fun, dude. Because it reminded me of the days when I had to look after my nephew. When I had to babysit my nephew. Because that's all we would play would be Mario Kart on the Wii. Because that's what I had at the time alongside my 360 and shit like that. So I would play that with him all the time.
I hated that fucking Wii one. I hated that fucking game.
Oh, the Wii game was great. But man,
No, like,
that game was so trollable, dude.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, like, cause I remember a similar situation where I was playing with one of my mate's kids, and they gave me this controller, which was like, you know, the steering wheel one, using the
Right.
motion stuff. I was just like, fuck it, now I'm out. I can't do this shit, you know. And like, I just got hammered on it. You know, they just fucking beat the shit out of me. Like, I couldn't do the motion thing.
Yeah,
You know, I need a fucking proper
my
gamepad.
nephew whipped my ass a lot in that game in battle mode, dude. And I was like, yeah, okay, man, fucking cool. He's like, are you even trying, Uncle Aaron? Are you trying? I'm like, no, I'm trying. Getting all
I'm trying
fucking
my fucking
frustrated.
hardest, dude. You little bitch. Nah, man. I didn't really like that Wii one. I mean,
Fatal out here taking bullets for Uncle Phil.
Yeah, you're taking a silver bullet, aren't you?
Listen,
Straight out of Red
listen.
Bull.
I don't give a fuck about Phil, dude. That's the thing. That's hilarious. You think if that motherfucker gets fired tomorrow, that I'm gonna have a different opinion about Xbox? Nope. It's like I'm not dodging bullets for Phil, motherfucker. But that is hilarious, though. I like that. Alpha, that's a huge thumbs up for me, dude. I like that one a lot, dude. That was fucking great.
What did you think? What did you think of that video? You know, the X-cast of Phil then.
Oh, something he was saying, dude. Fucking.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the entire show when it first came out. Like I watched like because I wanted to see what he had to say about Redfall, and then I stopped the video. Because honestly, at that point, I was like, whatever, like Phil, do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. Lie to us again. I don't give a shit. Go nuts. I mean, it's not affecting me because I'm still going to play a lot of these games from these developers that I fucking love, and I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. You know what I mean? 343, I never had any love for them. Never did. And honestly, I've never really been that big of a Halo fucking person to begin with, dude. Like, I didn't play like 90% of Halo at all. Like 1, 2, 3, skipped 4, skipped ODST, skipped fucking Reach, and then fucking I played 5. Disappointed as fucking shit.
ODST was a weird game.
Like,
ODST was
I
a
don't
weird
mind
fucking game.
Halo. Halo is one of those types of games where if I want to sit back and play like an action or like arcade shooter game, Halo is fucking perfect for that. And that none of that's more evident than fucking Infinite. I mean, I don't care how Infinite looks. I don't give a shit how it launched. That campaign was fun. Fun
It is
as
fun, yeah.
fuck, dude,
Yeah.
man.
But
And all it
it's
was
similar-
one fucking mechanic that drastically changed how I play Halo. Like,
What, the grapple? The
yeah,
grapple
man.
thing? Yeah.
Dude, I loved that. That was the first thing I upgraded, man, fucking in my campaign, dude, was the entire grappling hook tree, dude. And when I got that
Well,
bitch maxed
some good
out,
upgrades.
dude,
Yeah, especially when you
man.
can cause damage with it. Do you know what I mean?
I was fucking George Chief of the jungle. That's what fuck, man. That shit was epic.
No, but it was a good like playground, Halo Infinite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. It just sucks that the
you
world
know-
was so bare. And it sucks that
It
like
was,
you know
yeah.
we didn't get
There's
like
a lot of
what we saw from that tech demo engine, man, 3 years prior, right?
The whole
Like,
world is pretty much the same, isn't it? There's a lot of repeated shit in there. Do you know what I mean? Repeated assets and stuff like that.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
absolutely, absolutely.
But, like,
But hey,
I'm
at least
not-
Craig
I-
actually looked better this time around.
But I had some cool moments on Halo Infinite. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
Like different ways of taking missions, you know, but without it hand holding you to do it. You know, like one time I was taking a mission and I thought I'll fly to it in a ghost or whatever the fucking flying thing's called.
Right.
And like I saw this like real fucking high peak near where the mission was, and I thought, oh, I wonder what's up here. So I fucking stopped up there, and there was like a couple of fucking like Easter egg shit. Like you could collect those like little dolls or something.
Yeah. The Arbiter doll.
There was something
I know
like that.
exactly what fucking
Yeah,
peak you're
there's
talking
some
about.
shit
Yeah, it's
like
where the
that
Arbiter
up
doll
there.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's also a fucking sniper rifle and ammo and shit like that. And I was like, oh, hang on. I can fucking see down to the mission I'm about to take. And I fucking just sniped a ton of fucking enemies
Yep.
before I even got down there. Do you know what I mean? And those little things, like those little moments, are fucking great in it. Do you know what I mean? They happen all the time in it, you know?
Yo, my favorite thing to
So
do
it-
in Infinite, dude, was grappling on to like those big ass fucking Craig boot, like fucking what do you call those
yeah,
there?
yeah.
The bigger size ones, right? The ones that wear that,
Yeah,
like that fucking
yeah.
helmet and shit. I would grapple onto them, take out my shotgun, and as soon as I got close, man, pop, instant kill every
Yeah.
time in the head, dude. That shit was
Yeah,
so
it's fucking
fucking
great.
satisfying, so satisfying.
And
But
and it's
also on
good.
top of that,
It
you
was
have
good
the
for
grunt, like the little grunts. Those shits, man. The stuff that you hear them like say as like for certain reaction shit. The best fucking little grunts commentary wise in any Halo game to fucking date.
Yeah, I'm pretty good AI on them as well, to be fair.
Mhm.
But
That shit was fucking like. Don't get me wrong, Infinite sucks as a whole, but at its core,
Yeah.
fucking gameplay foundation, dude, like that fucking campaign was fun to go through, man. Like, so thank God I was able to convince fucking, the people that I game with mostly on Xbox, man, to actually go through that campaign one of these days. So I'm definitely gonna re-download it there soon and go through the campaign with them, dude, because that
But
shit is fucking too much fun to play.
again, it shows how Microsoft are like are just like nearly there. Do you know what I mean? Like they just can't get it over the line because Redfall's the same, exactly the same as Halo.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
the core campaign is actually quite fun, but it's just not up to the fucking standard. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Overall,
It's like what you get.
know?
It's like I said before about the 360 fucking shit, right? Like Infinite felt the same kind of way in a way too as well. Like with its over the top action, simplistic, fucking fun open world. That's kind of
Yeah.
like what Redfall is too as well. It feels like both those two games are sitting on the borderline of what 360 titles were like in its final fucking extremity, man. You know what I mean? Right before the Xbox One launch and shit like that. Yeah. That's literally what both those games feel like, man. And to be fair, like, yeah, of course, man. Like, criticize all you want, and I agree with all the criticism, man. And I'm not even doubting or denying those criticisms. But like, for my money, man, I still had fucking fun with the game. That even if I did buy both of them, me putting 70 hours into a $70 game, that's $1 an hour. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'm good.
It's cheaper than the cinema.
Yeah, man. Fuck. No, that's what I'm saying, dude, man. And Savage, buddy, man, don't get me wrong. I read what you said, but I was just heavily into this conversation. I'm not doubting your opinion, dude, man. I have nothing against your opinion at all. Like, by all means, man, fucking say your opinion loud and proud, dude. You know what I mean? I have no issue with that whatsoever, man. People, of course, like, trust me, like, I see it every day, Savage, man. Like, I know why a lot of people do not like Xbox, dude. I'm not blind to it, man. I know that. I'm just looking at it from I can only tell you from my perspective on how I see shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to convince anyone to play fucking Grounded. I'm not going to convince anyone, especially to play Pentiment. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to play shit that I want to fucking play and just share my thoughts on the game.
That'll take some convincing. Get people to play Pentiment.
But you already did, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up.
I'm not talking about me.
But no, yeah, but you are right though, man. Jokes aside, you're right. Like, how am I ever going to convince fucking Hobbs or somebody that we know in the Discord chat to play Pentiment? Impossible. Unless you're a fan of those styles of games or you like historical games based on real life historical facts, like, yeah, you're not going to fuck with that game. It's why a lot of people don't like Red Dead Redemption 2, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people just don't like that setting. It's Wild West. It's very dull, boring as shit. I love that fucking setting, dude.
Yeah, the setting, and as well, people like, because it's too sort of like almost like a simulation, almost, isn't it?
Yeah, because we don't get that many Western games anyways, period. So the fact that Rockstar is going out of their way after making a successful game like GTA 5 for 2 whole fucking generations almost. They give us Red Dead Redemption 2, and everyone's like, oh, this game is too realistic. I don't like it. What?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck else are they going to ask for, man, in a game, like, in a Wild West theme setting, bro? Story-wise, okay, I will agree with Dooley on that 100%. Shout out to him. Fucking, he's absolutely right on that aspect about the story being extremely typical fucking Rockstar cliche revenge story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because they did the same shit, too, as well at the end of the first game.
I enjoyed the first game more, but I guess that's...
Oh, no, I enjoyed the first game more, but the first game was more... I'm not going to say, well, as far as mechanics go, it was a lot better, of course, but when you add that extra level of detail of realism behind a game like that, Yeah, you're gonna lose fucking half the portion of your fucking audience, man, when they're fucking used to what Grand Theft Auto 5 is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it makes
Well,
sense.
especially with the first Red Dead, it was it just felt it was a bit more of a raw game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I think 2 just became like this over fucking polished, over produced thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was like that was what made it dull in a lot of places.
Right. Like, okay, so Savage, like what I'm saying to you, right? It's like I understand the hate that Redfall gets. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, like me and Bates can tell you and give you every fucking flaw that the game has to offer. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like,
Yeah.
we can easily overlook a lot of that stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because we're not picky. We don't need to be picky.
Well, the problem is that I feel like I'm not bragging, but I feel like I'm experienced enough in games to know how to ride those issues. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because
That's it right there.
Sometimes you have to ride them, and you've got to treat the game a certain way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to play by its rules.
To not. So you, in a fucking weird like Matrix sort of fucking crazy way, you've got to understand the code as it's fucking going. You know?
Yeah, Savage.
Like,
Trust me, you're not the only one.
You can't just keep bashing a button somewhere because it's gonna fucking lock up or something. You know, you've got to fucking treat it like a fucking game that hasn't been finished properly.
I'll give you a prime example, right? Like, because Savage just said it right there too. He's like, I'm not a fan of like sim type games, right? Trust me, a lot of people are not a fan of that type of game. Trust me, they're not. Like, how many people out? I mean, surprisingly, Age of Empires 2 did exceptionally well for them, fucking on the console side. Like, way better than I had thought. Because that bitch was like up there, fucking. It was up on the top paid and most played, man, for like fucking the whole entire month that it was out, next to fucking Hi-Fi Rush and shit. Which is interesting for me because like I'm so glad that they fucking nailed down the controls for that game, dude. Like, dude, that
you
game.
You want about RTS games now?
Yeah. Well, simulation games, right? Games, RTS games, all that crazy shit. Like Age of Wonders 4 just dropped, right? Dude, I want to play that shit, dude, man. Because I played that franchise on PC back in the day, dude. Like Age of Wonders 2 and shit like that. Like, those games were fucking awesome. Right alongside the Heroes of the Might and Magic. Fuck you, Ubisoft, for never bringing that shit back. Dumbass motherfucking French fucking Nazis. Moving on from that. Sorry about that. Whatever.
What I was going to say about sim games when they're like not of this strategic, you know, when they're more like a Red Dead 2, you know, like a story-based one, is that people can get bored too quickly with shit like that. Do you know
absolutely.
What I mean?
Absolutely.
You know,
man.
so it's all right, like a quick blast of a match in Age of Empires or something that lasts, like 20 minutes? You know, you can get through that. Or
easily.
That maybe last an hour, you can get through that, you know? But when you're sitting there for 8 hours playing a fucking simulation like
8
Red
hours
Dead,
would be like a fucking typical civilization session. That's an 8-hour civilization session right there.
People can get bored of that People get bored of that real quick. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess maybe, again, I've talked about this before on my podcast in the past too as well. Like, I'm blessed that I was born when I was, and when gaming would like literally kind of like just started. I was like 5 or like 5 or 6 when I got into
the innocence of gaming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
the innocent days.
Right. Well, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because it gave me the opportunity, man, to fucking explore, man, from multiple things. At the time,
100%.
the word fanboy didn't really exist at the time.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
I remember even in school, like I had a Super Nintendo and some of my mates had the Mega Drive. There was never a fucking fight about which one was better or the other. All that we do would be like, oh, do you want to come to mine to play the Nintendo? I'll come to yours to play the Sega. That was it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, Savage, you're not wrong on that aspect, but it's still a first-party IP.
What's he on about?
He's talking about how Age of Empires was like, it used to be third-party. Well, yeah, which is true, that franchise was, but it's still always been a Microsoft IP regardless of that fact. Now that the Edge world exists, Age of Empires 4 in the Age of Empires franchise now is now first party. Because they now own a studio that is designing those games or helping out with those games. But anyways, I digress. But you're not wrong, though, Savage. You're not wrong, dude. Fucking, what was this? What were we talking about now?
What do you mean? Well, we're talking about it, like sim games and Age of Empires and
Oh,
shit like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But like Age of Empires has always been published by Microsoft, though. Yeah.
Yeah. They own the IP for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get what Savage is saying though, because he's technically not wrong on that aspect. Up until World's Edge.
Oh
was
well, they
around,
didn't own
they
they didn't own the developer.
Yeah, they didn't own the
you know,
developer.
but-
Yeah. That's why he said it's third party. Yeah.
But you know how many developers does Sony not own that they fucking.
Oh yeah.
You know, even the third parties, they don't publish for their own shit. You know,
Yeah, they own a lot of
them.
IPs across the board. Yeah, but a lot of those IPs are not from their first party offerings, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I mean, that's nothing new, though. I mean, they've always been doing that ever since the PS1 era. Back in the PS1,
exactly.
They didn't own Naughty Dog back then. They owned Naughty Dog during the PS2.
Back then.
Yeah,
they didn't own shit. Back
then. They didn't buy out fucking developers until like the PS2 era, man. No, there were a couple in the PS1, like Psygnosis and shit like that.
Well, they were living on
Wipeout.
They were living on Wipeout and fucking Destruction Derby.
Yo, that Destruction Derby was some fire ass shit. Yo, where's that at, Sony?
Amazing. Yeah, where's that? Because that, you've got Wreckfest that's fucking doing that.
Where the fuck is Lemmings at? They own Lemmings. They own the license to that game. Where the fuck is that at, man?
Actually. Do you know what I hate about games like that, right? I don't know, changing the subject. Games like Lemmings and Worms, and they try and turn them into 3D, and it never fucking works.
No, stop! Stop fucking doing that shit, dude. Lemmings is always going to be a side scroller. It has to be a side scroller.
Just fucking stop it. You know what I mean?
I just point out the qualifications for third party is used differently. If you consider something,
did you play that Worms game that came out a couple of years ago?
No, again, Savage. I get what you're saying, but I'm just telling you that Age of Empires is a Microsoft-owned IP, just like Gears was. Well, Gears wasn't at first, and then they bought it out after 3 came out. Because Gears could have easily been a third-party multi-plat game, easily.
Just like Returnal.
Yep. Oh man, Returnal is that big fucking AAA budget game that fucking House Marquee did. Listen, I love me some House Marquee. They know how to make good, fun fucking roguelike games, dude, man. They really do. Like, Dark Banner was pretty good. Fucking, I haven't played that Next Machina game. I'm definitely going to buy that soon on the PS4, though, for sure.
I need to play that.
Itching that game.
I play, Resogun's fucking amazing.
Well,
that Resogun saved the PS4 launch, man.
Yeah.
100%. Don't care what anyone fucking says. That launch was pretty dry, apart from Resogun. That game was addictive as fuck.
Man, look at this fucking chat, dude. God. Fucking bitch-ass motherfuckers.
What's going on? Not a fan of sim type games.
Oh, no, not the YouTube chat. The Discord chat.
Oh, right.
Well, that reminds me. I gotta see if anything came up this fucking week on the store. Probably not. Probably dog shit.
Oh, dog shit.
Ooh, that Funga too is nice.
What fucking rickets is going on to me?
The fuck is Baby Storm? Why does that sound hilarious, and why do I want to play it? Oh my fucking god, this looks hilarious.
Where are you seeing that?
On the Xbox store.
Did you see that hockey game I sent you the other day? Is it tape to tape or some shit like that?
The what?
That hockey game that I sent you. I sent you a link in chat.
Oh, I have to go and look at that.
You piece of shit. Let me find it again.
Driftus? What the fuck is that?
It's right up your fucking alley. It's right up your alley, Blackadder. I think I've added it to the wish list on Steam, so I'll send it over now.
What? Yo, a lot of these fucking games. Oh, there's that Star Trek. How much is that? That's fucking $52? God damn. Son of a bitch.
Son of a gun.
Son of a whore. Yo, that Warhammer fucking bolt gun, I'm buying that day one. That game looks fucking fire as shit. The fuck is Bat Boy? Oh, never mind. Wait, what is that? Home Sheep Home, Farmageddon Party Edition. Where the fuck did they come up with these fucking game titles, man? Like, what
Oh,
the
I found this shit. Right, let me send you a link.
Park Beyond. Ooh, Super Bomberman R2 is coming out. $70? Yo, Konami, you fucking bugging.
I
Online
put it in chat.
multiplayer.
I put the link in chat. Yeah, because remember when Bomberman, the first one, Bomberman R came on Switch, man, that ran like dog shit when it first landed. I was so pumped for that game, you know, and I was like, it'll be cool like as a party game and shit like that. And man, that shit was garbage when I think it was like 720p and like 30 frames a second or some shit. It was absolute dog shit. It took them fucking months to fix it.
Yeah, well, it seems like they're bouncing back with this one, man. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Because I know fucking
It got there.
Faye wants to get into
It
a
got there
Bomberman
in the
game
end,
for,
like
for a while now.
fucking hell, it was fucking bad. It was bad because like you need fucking smooth gameplay in that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Bomberman's absolute classic, man. Absolute fucking classic.
Nintendo can do no wrong, huh? A game that comes out with dropped frames and it gets a 10 out of 10. Bro, man.
Come on, man. That means you're pinning everything on frame rate.
Yeah, if you're pinning everything on frame rate, dude, come on, bro. Like,
you've got an issue. You've got an issue.
Because even the first game has fucking frame fucking issues too as well, man. And that game scored perfects across the fucking board. Nobody said shit back then.
It's like saying you're not going to walk to the shop because there's a fucking crack in the pavement. You know, get over it. Fuck it.
Right? It's like, dude, if we're see, this is why I hate the fact that Digital Foundry is still around. But I get it though, like it's not their fault, man, because they're just presenting the information and like the data and the raw data for you. That's fine.
But they've created almost like a cult, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. Like, no disrespect there, Johnny, man. I mean, no disrespect, dude, man. But I get what you're saying though. That shit is pretty fucking funny because now fucking people, even on the Xbox side, they're already fucking damage controlling the narrative for Redfall now. On the fucking Switch title, bruh. What are you doing? Like, no, dude. That's the kind of shit, like, is the reason why I don't like being part of this fucking fan base, dude. Because I'm stuck in the middle of it, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta get out, Fatal.
Get out from what? the fucking
get the fuck out.
The social media fucking side. I mean, shit. I haven't really been that very much active on Twitter, man, over the last year, dude. Like, I'm cutting back on that. Fucking a lot of shit. Twitter's a fucking cesspool, man. I mean, shit, you already saw that fucking Elon Musk is already stepping down already as CEO. Already? Like, bro, that was fucking fast.
He's employed a new CEO, and he saw that the other day. He's got a woman in to do it.
Yep.
He's going to put her in the firing line.
Yep. Oh man,
the problem with Twitter now is that there's so many fucking like dog shit accounts. You know what I mean? Like random fucking usernames just appearing from everywhere, like just saying shit constantly. Do you know what I mean? You're like, what is this fucking guy doing? You know what I mean? Or
yeah, but I mean, honestly though, Johnny, like we can sit there and say that, dude, for sure, and I definitely agree with you 100%. But then at the same time, you have to look at it from the same perspective of every platform from that aspect. Like if you were gonna knock down points for the game being like an 8 out of 10 for having frame rate issues, dude, then we should be able to knock down the fucking game for all these first party titles that come out for all, no matter what platform it is. Because remember, Horizon Forbidden West had fucking issues, man, and when it came to performance mode on the PS5, major issues. How come points weren't reducted for that?
The problem you got as well is then how do you police that? Like, oh, it's got like a 10%
Oh,
frame
you
drop.
can't
like,
when you're the market
in
leader,
like
dude.
one section of the game or some shit. Like you can't fucking bleep
Dude,
that.
no,
You know?
what I'm
You
saying
can't.
is, yeah, but the thing is, like, when you have that big enough of a fucking fan base to be one of the loudest next to Nintendo, dude, man, like, yeah. You're not gonna sit there and try to fucking call the whole entire fan base out for being fucking non-hypocritical, dude. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible.
And the problem is the people moaning about the frame rate in Tears of the Kingdom are not the people enjoying the game. Do you know what I mean? That is a fact. That is a fact. You know.
Like, you think I didn't experience frame drops in fucking Redfall? Bro, you bugging.
Yeah, all the time.
Did it ruin my experience? No. Like,
yeah, like I said to you, the last couple of districts, you could tell that shit wasn't polished at all. Like that was like rushed out, you know.
oh yeah. Because remember I was telling you that one area that me and Faye had issue after issue after issue, man, in that one area. But it was only in that fucking area on the last map.
Yeah, it might have been the same area with me, but I had a ton of crashes, like 3 or 4 in the space of a 2-hour playthrough. You know, like playtesting.
You remember back in the day when like NES games, they ran at 60 frames before we even knew what the fuck that even was? And remember all the slowdowns? Remember the slowdowns? Remember playing Mega Man, dude, and the fucking slowdowns and that shit? You thought you broke the fucking game?
I remember back in the day when you prayed to God your memory card didn't fucking bust. You know?
Yeah, right? Like, maybe that's why a lot of these issues don't bother me, dude, because it's fucking... Yeah. It's been around since the fucking NES era, dude. Like,
it all feels like a luxury for us, you know.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. Where if a game runs butter fucking smooth, it's a luxury nowadays, dude.
Yeah,
bro. Like 100%. I used to play fucking the Dynasty Warrior franchise, dude. That ran at like 15 frames per second, 90% of the time you play that bitch.
Like shit, like even shit like Dino Crisis was like just a run like complete ass.
Like, but don't get me wrong, I get it. You know? I get it that the power gets better every generation, but for fuck's sakes, how long are we gonna hold on to that fucking narrative when we've been getting the same fucking type of fucking shit every generation? New hardware, new power in these generations, but yet we're still getting frame drops and frame hits. Man,
I don't think people realize how complex it is. I don't think people realize how complex it is to stop a frame drop. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because there's so much shit. There's so much shit that can cause it.
Hey, savage man, facts, buddy, facts.
What's he saying?
He's saying there would be 0 From Software games, and he's right about that. He's not lying about that, dude.
No, but I'm saying there's so many fucking things that can cause a frame drop.
Right.
It would take a dev like a year of playtesting to fucking.
But Johnny, here's the thing though too as well, man. We could have been using that exact same quote, man. Dude, we're in the year 2000. We're still getting frame drops. Oh, we're in 2006, man. There's no excuse for that. 2013 comes around. Oh, there's no excuse that a game should be running at 900p. Motherfucker.
No, if anything, it's even harder these days to stop them. You know what I mean? Then back then, the game's so complicated.
When a developer has to sit there and spend, look at what Grand Theft Auto 5 or 6 is going to be like, man. It's being fucking rumored right now to be the most expensive game ever fucking made with $1 billion budget.
Insane, man.
$1 billion fucking budget. And do you honestly expect that game to launch fucking flawless out of the gate?
Nope.
You're bugging. The more money and the more money that you invest into these games, man, like even say what you will about like Sony's first party shit has been immaculate, but they have issues, man. Like, fuck, dude. If you can't recognize that or even admit to that, dude, motherfucker, dude, man, then you did not game for that long, bro. You have not been gaming for that long. You can sit there and say that 2023 shit as long as you want till the cows come home, man, but it's been like that every fucking generation. When we always get new advanced hardware, dude.
Yeah, if you look at Sony's first party stuff as well, right, they've had a ton of, like, the engines were built early, like, for the PS4 gen.
Right.
And stuff like Decima.
Oh,
right,
that
it's
reminds
still
me.
been used. Like, it's still been used for Horizon Forbidden West. So, but Horizon Zero Dawn has a ton of frame drops. You know what I mean? So it's just they've learned how to fucking iron them out.
But it's a 30 FPS game, bro, man. So we come to expect that.
But like years of fucking experience using the engine has fucking taught them how to iron out the fucking the frame rate to get it perfect. You know?
Right. So again, fucking check this out, right? why do you think when it comes to Nintendo, sure, maybe not in the last couple of years, because like, but during like Awada-san and even when Yamauchi was fucking around, those two did not let games go out with fucking frame drops, man. Every fucking Nintendo game that was released, well, the ones that I played anyways, man, so I may be wrong on that aspect, so let me go back and retract that statement. Most of the games that I played fucking during the Wii era, during the 3DS era, during the fucking Nintendo, all Nintendo generations up into the Switch, right? Every game, dude, man, Nintendo has always been consistent because they build their own games from fucking scratch. When these developers out here have to use the Unreal Engine, or they have to use some of their own engine that it's not their own, they still have to learn.
100%.
They have to learn that code.
100%.
They have to learn that language, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, 100%.
It's not because of the fact that that it's 2023. There's no excuse. No. If these developers are not used to an engine, or they still learning an engine,
exactly, 100%.
Like, there's your fucking answer. Even when developers have come out and made the statements at like fucking Tokyo Game Show, when they do all like those speeches, like those industry speeches and shit like that, man, fucking like Gamescom and whatever you want to call it, dude. They'll do like these like fucking talks. GDC, there you go. They'll do these talks.
Yeah.
And you always hear how difficult it is to make a game be 30 or 60. All the time.
Exactly. Especially modern ones that are so fucking big. You know, like these AAA fucking things.
Right.
Fucking impossible to find every fucking scenario and make sure it's at a stable frame rate, you know?
Yeah, Nintendo first-party games used to be guaranteed of quality. Now the hardware is too weak. Well, no, I agree with that now. That's why I used the Wii downwards. And again, Savage, if I'm wrong that some of the games that Nintendo has released fucking under Iwata-san's belt, then I stand corrected. But the ones that I
do agree that
I've never seen that kind of shit before in Nintendo IP before. When Pokemon dropped recently,
engine.
Dude, if I had my own engine, my engine would be quality across the board.
That's fucking classic. Yeah, yeah, I can understand what Ravioli's saying about the hardware is too weak.
I mean, love his fucking name, Johnny Ravioli. That's a fucking amazing name, dude. I love his fucking name.
That shit out with Tears of the Kingdom. You
know,
You know, I imagine my Switch is fucking dying inside trying to play this game. You know what I mean? There's no way some of the things that you're fucking doing should be possible.
I saw Thrash, man, fucking say that the reason why there's more stuff in this game that they're able to do now because the Wii U version was holding it back. I can kind of see from that perspective what he's talking about. Because there are some pretty cool shit in this game. Like I said, I will eventually buy it because I want this game to be better than the experience that I had. And I heard that like a lot of the open world stuff has been filled in now. So that's a good thing.
Well, the thing with the Switch, right, is the GPU, like the graphics are the worst part of it. The actual CPU is not too bad. The CPU is not too bad. And I think that's why you've seen so many great physics in and like mechanics and that in Breath of the Wild and in Tears of the Kingdom. It's fucking maxing out that CPU, you know what I mean? Everything is reactive in this fucking game, like, you know what I mean? To the point where, like, you know, if you're like ultra handing like a log to make a fucking like a raft or something, and you accidentally move it too close to like a campfire, it'll set the fucking thing on fire, and you're like, I've just fucked up my chances of making a raft, you know? And you've automatically created a fucking set piece of your own in this fucking game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So like that shit is really pushing the CPU and that. I think it's just the GPU, like the graphics are just, you know, there's a lot of fucking shimmering and like it's just like it's crying out, this game, for like if it had the Switch Pro or something like that. I can see why a lot of people are like, yeah, it's garbage or whatever, but you know, like I say, I can overlook that shit and enjoy the game for what it is. Like.
Yep. I mean, that's how I do it, dude. Because trust me, I play a lot of garbage games in my time. Trust me, I have. I'm not gonna deny
Well, no,
that.
I've witnessed that, yeah.
But I've also come across amazing hidden gems because of it too, though. You know what I mean? Like really good games that I wish had more spotlight in the fucking media spotlight, dude. Like, and it's such a fucking pity too, dude, because like indie devs, man, is what we should be fucking rooting for, man, because these are the motherfuckers that are going to replace these AAA fucking developers when they get out or they get bought out.
Yeah,
Like,
these are the up and
fucking
coming
A,
devs,
man.
aren't they? You know,
Yeah.
making shit like Fashion Police Squad. Fucking
Like,
amazing.
go back
game.
and look at the history of CD Projekt fucking
Absolutely
Red,
amazing.
dude, and then look how much they've turned themselves around as an indie studio, bro. Like, dude,
Yeah.
motherfuckers need to understand, dude. Like, a lot of these developers would kill to be able to make a fucking game that makes them so much fucking money, dude. Indie-wise. And sometimes you get your mega blockbuster hits. Look at fucking happened to Minecraft.
I mean, what was that? What was the Thomas is Alone guy called?
I can't remember.
Mike Bithell or something. Mike Bithell or something. He's called. He's a guy from UK as well. Like he made enough money on that to fucking retire. You know what I mean?
Notch.
No, not just fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, I thought that's who you were talking about. Because, I mean, that motherfucker made so much fucking money, dude, man. Like, that motherfucker lives a boring life now.
He does, yeah. But so does this. This is what I'm saying. This guy that made Thomas Was Alone, I think he's called Mike Bithell. He does as well. He just lives a fucking boring life.
Oh, yeah. The guy that made fucking Vampire Survivor. The guy that made Vampire Survivor, man, became a fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Like a millionaire overnight. Like...
Yeah, I can imagine. He's the same. Do you know what I mean?
The same thing happened to that dude in fucking Japan that made fucking Flappy Bird. Became a fucking millionaire overnight. The guy that made fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, Scott Coffin, man. He's another guy, too, as well. Made a fucking humongous ton of money.
And,
you know what I mean?
Fez as well. Have you played Fez?
Mm-hmm.
Have you played Fez?
Yeah, I played Fez. Yeah, that fucking game, dude, man. Fuck the guy, by the way, that thank God he's no longer around. That guy's a dick.
What do you say? You cut out.
The guy that made Fez, right? Go and watch the fucking, that indie developer fucking movie that came out. Yeah, that guy's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, what's he called? Something Fish?
Yeah, Phil Fish or something like that. Hey, got another guy named Phil.
Phil Fish, yeah.
Phil Fish, that
Phil
motherfucker.
Fish, fuck me, yeah, that guy. Did you see the fucking? Is it Indie Game the movie?
You know, I'm convinced everybody that's named Phil has a really, really fucking bad business fucking venture, man. I swear to Christ. Phil Harrison from fucking
Harrison.
Stadia, Phil fucking Spencer. God damn, dude, what the fuck? Like, yo, if anybody at Sony gets fucking CEO as Phil, man, get the fuck out of there, dude. It's over.
We'll probably find out he's called Phil Ryan. He changed his name by default.
No, but who? If I had to choose who I would like to see fucking replace Phil, I would say fucking give it to Sarah Bond, man. She's got the energy for it. I mean, don't put fucking Matt Booty in, but do not put Slawburger in that fucking spot. Because I swear to God, dude.
I think it definitely needs
savage.
It needs a boot up stillness. It needs a boot up the arse. You know what I mean? That's what it needs.
Dude.
I don't know if Phil's being too fucking nice. You know, to the studios. Yeah, I reckon it needs a woman to go in there and just fucking tear the shit out of them.
To be fair though, I'm glad that fucking, because like Halo was, I thought maybe Microsoft would actually open their eyes with Halo Infinite, but clearly they didn't. But I'm glad that Redfall was the one that finally did. And I'm glad that the fucking, even the actual fantards of the fan base, man, are actually like, look at Uni and some of that coming out. Like,
this is the first time they've turned, you know, the fan base. The first time they've
right. And Microsoft is like, oh fuck, we weren't expecting that, man. God damn it, we're losing our slaves. I'm just kidding, by the way.
Definitely. No, this is definitely the first time they've like, hey, hang on a minute, like this shit is fucking. This is
getting ridiculous now, And again, and I've been saying this now for the longest time, and anybody, and Savage, you could back me up on this, because I've said this to you a couple times too in the past. I've always sat there and said, man, that when it comes to fucking Game Pass, like service itself, you have to draw a fucking balance. Because if you start releasing half-cut fucking games and you release them into your Grounded made sense because the game already was in early access. It's game preview. It told you ahead of time what the fuck it was. Redfall should not come out in that way at all, Peter, without that game preview being attached to it. Because I'm sorry, but when you start doing that for every fucking title, you're going to lose subscribers because subs are not going to fucking pay $15 a month to play subpar first-party titles. They're not going to do that. They'll spend $15 elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have a balance between the two. And if you don't have that balance, then your service is not going to fucking be profitable in the future. It's not going to be you're not going to keep subscribers on board. You have to be consistent. Microsoft has yet to fucking do that shit yet. Can they prove us wrong? Absolutely. Because their first fucking year out of the gate for this new generation was dog shit, not a fucking single release. And then what did we get last year? What did we get last year?
I think that was the problem as well, is because like Halo was promised at launch, wasn't it? And then it got delayed, but like it didn't get delayed to make it perfect at launch, and that's the problem. You know, these games are getting delayed, and it's not to fix them. They're getting delayed to be released still fucking unfinished. Like, but there's only so long you can do that.
When Jez Gordon came out and said that that Starfield was now can now be complete from beginning to end, I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck were we going to actually be getting at the original launch of fucking Starfield Bethesda? Beginning to middle?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's what I'm telling you. And it could still launch, and even though the story might be playable and it might be beatable start to finish, it could have fucking a ton of fucking issues.
Oh, right, Halo
and like Red Bull. Do you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And it'll be again that, you know, they've delayed something to not fix it. They've delayed something because it wasn't fucking ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad they fucking delayed it, because that's the first time. That's the first time in like Bethesda's history where they actually had a set day in mind and then delayed it afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've never done that before. But on top of that, though, too, as
well, that would have been pressure from Microsoft, you know?
It would have, because that's why Microsoft sent in a shit ton of fucking hardware technicians to go over there and help them fucking get the game working on both platforms. More specifically, the Series S.
Don't beat on the Series S. It's a fucking awesome console.
No, it's not, dude. It's a fucking potato. But do I give a shit? Nope. I don't care. Yeah. Dude, okay, speaking of which, thank you, this brought back, fucking popped into my memory. Fucking Plague's Tale, the sequel, right? Fucking an update came out, and the PS5 and the Series X got the 60 FPS patch, but the Series S, the little engine that did not get the fucking... Now, here's the thing. I'm okay with that. Because, to be fair... The Series X, the Series S now going into like getting rid of like the the cross-gen shit, whatever you want to call it, and so on and so forth. Yeah, if you cannot get the cap at 60 on the Series S, fine. Because I already bought this console knowing that I knew that I wasn't going to get top-notch performance.
But you just admitted that the Series S is not an next-gen console.
Bitch. Motherfucker, 60 FPS is not a
That's what you just fucking admitted.
No, I didn't. Where did I say anything about last gen? Where did I say anything about last gen?
You said you can understand a next gen console like the Series X getting the 60 frames per second patch.
Yeah.
And you're not asked about it on the
Series S is still part of that next gen vibe. No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying that the Series X is not a next gen console.
No, because I didn't specify. Even though both are part of this next generation console cycles, right? So I'm just casually saying the term next gen, but I'm not specifying. Like, the fuck? But regardless of that, I don't care. If a next gen game that comes with the Series S, right, and it can only be capped out at 30, fine. Because that's what I come to expect from the performance of that platform. I'm not expecting that platform to run at fucking 4K native 60 FPS with top-notch graphics, bro. Ain't happening.
But this is not. But this is the problem. This is not what Microsoft promised for that platform.
No, they're advertising exactly what they're advertising.
Regardless of whether you're happy with it or you don't mind it, it's not what they fucking advertised it as. You know, they advertised it as a 1440p fucking 60 frames a second console, you know, or it can even do 120 frames a second, you know, and it's got a better CPU than the PlayStation.
Right, but let me ask you a question, though.
Where is all?
Does it say on the box? You know how, like, on the box on the Xbox One when the Xbox One X came out, right? How it said that true 4K shit. You know what I mean? Have you actually paid attention and looked at the actual front of the box on the Series S?
I've never bought one. So you've
No,
got
no,
the
no,
box.
that's fine. No,
Go
I'm
and check it
just
out.
asking. Yeah, no, I was just asking because on the front of the box, right?
What does it say on the front?
That's what I'm about to pull up. Because I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
gonna get
on
a
the
picture and
box it
Google images.
doesn't. On the box, it doesn't actually say like true 4K like it does on the Series X box. 'Cause I know on the Series X box it does say something along that.
Well, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Right. But that's again. So if that's not
But what?
publicly being advertised in the box, then gamers should not be
Oh, but-
expecting a 4K true 4K experience out of the box.
No, but we were getting told it could do 1440p.
But that,
You know,
but,
it was going
but
to be
here- whoa, 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 whoa,
1440p
whoa.
machine.
Yeah, but right. But there's
I don't think
a lot of
any games are
games on the
fucking at
Series S that run at
1440p.
1440p though.
What, like Age of Empires?
No. I'm
You
talking
know?
about hold on. There was a list that I saw a while back.
Because fucking Forza definitely doesn't. I don't think Halo does. None of the big games do.
Right, but again, it's not promising you 4K from first party. It's just saying it from a general statement. So if these developers do it or not.
Can't
So
you
here we
run-
go. Doom
You don't run
Eternal.
the
Doom
box
Eternal.
on launch.
Doom Eternal runs at fucking 1440p on Series S. Resident Evil 8 runs
It
at
also
1440p.
runs on the Switch.
Well, streaming. Oh no, fuck that. Fuck that. Gears 5, Minecraft Dungeons. Fucking that game is
PS5
there.
is an Xbox One game. Minecraft Dungeons expected. You know,
Right.
It's a fucking cel-shaded fucking mobile game.
But it's still doing what the box is telling you it's going to do, is it not? It doesn't specify
Oh,
cross-gen.
yeah, No, but you know,
Let me see if I can
guess
find
it's
something that's more recent from this year. Let me see if I can find something more recent.
I'm going more on the Fanboys here than like official Microsoft statement. You know, we
Oh,
like,
right.
Tom Warren
Okay,
from
I
The
get what you're
Verge.
saying. I get what you're
Tom
saying.
Warren from The Verge was like saying that, like, oh, this is a 1440p beast. Because I remember everyone was fucking dumping on Sony because they didn't have 1440p.
Oh,
monitor
yeah,
support
no.
with
Those
PS5
fan bases
on
need to
launch.
shut their fucking mouths, dude, to be fucking fair, man.
Yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
like, fucking hell, man. You know?
Right.
And they were like, oh, I can play my Series S, and you know, this is probably the best value console ever made. All this shit they were saying, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking, fucking ass.
Yeah, no, that's what I said, man. Like, you got to pull yourself away from that fucking fan base, dude, man. Like, it sucks that I can't pull myself away from the PlayStation fanboy fucking fan base,
Well, the
dude,
trouble
because
is,
I'm part of it.
it's entertaining. That's the problem.
No, it is 100%. Like 100%. Because even I have my fucking moments of
entertaining.
hilarity in that chat, dude, or even on social media.
Yeah,
Like on whether it be on the podcast, whether it be in the chat, or whether it be on fucking social media, dude. Like, well, don't get me wrong, I've had my moments of hilarity in there for sure. But I've come to the realization, man, like you can't convince somebody who's so far in the console war
can't.
that a game on a platform that they're criticizing them harshly with, it's in virtually
There's no point trying.
100% impossible to convince that person to play a game like that or to try a game like that. It's impossible. Like, there's nothing I'm going to say that's going to convince anybody.
Right. You're dead right. If anything, it will just make them hate on the game more. You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
and then next thing you know,
That's
you
fucking
become
weird.
that tag target, right? In, like, tweets and shit. Hey, this motherfucker likes Redfall. He put 70 hours into it. What a fucking loser. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
But I remember, like, was it Thrash made that video? Was it the Forza Horizon analysis video with the volcano in? You know, they ran with that for fucking ages.
dude, that
about
shit
the
was
volcano.
hilarious,
It was like,
dude.
It was
shit
like,
was funny,
fuck
man.
me, get over it.
Yeah. Yo, even I was popping shots at Thrash for that too as well until he like told me to fucking knock that shit off, man. I was like, dude, that was pretty fucking funny, man. Like he was trolling everybody when he said that shit, dude. But, man,
Yeah.
So many motherfuckers went like super overboard with that shit. It was hilarious.
Yep. And they just kept on
But
going.
but here's the funny thing though.
Going.
All those people that talked all that shit, look at them now, dude.
Where are you now, bitch?
You alright? Those people long gone.
Yep.
As that guy said in John Wick, the berries he bodied. Or the bodies that he buried that day, or whatever the fuck he says.
You're going to call me low XP now, but I ain't seen the fucking single John Wick film.
Whoa. Time out. First of all, who the fuck says that publicly? Out loud. Who the fuck
what?
Who the fuck uses low XP in a conversation forum that's not text chat? Like,
Me,
what?
just now. I just fucking used it. Get over it.
Hey,
And fuck you.
hey. Yo, that's hilarious, dude. I've never heard that before.
So anyway, never heard it. Fucking low XP. Fucking
No.
What, mate,
No, it's
low
not
XP
that. Not
all
that
the
I've
time.
never heard of it. It's just I've never heard that
Oh, you mean
used.
vocally?
Yeah,
Like
from a
vocally,
vocal
right.
standpoint. 'Cause that makes no fucking sense, dude.
Well, I couldn't fucking stick a fucking emoji in your face, could I?
No, but I mean, you could. There's plenty of other ways to express that, though. Low XP. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I'm fucking high and I
You
can't
could.
think of one.
Yeah, hey, fair enough. Because so am I. So am I.
But
Man.
anyway, what are we talking about? You've been low XP.
No, you said something about fucking saying I'm gonna be low XP, but you never seen the John Wick films before.
I've never seen one there. Never seen.
No,
a
you
fucking
need to,
John
man.
Wick
Those
film.
movies are fucking fantastic,
But
man.
my buddy's telling me all the time, you got to fucking see them, you know.
John Wick, man, is literally the modern day fucking take on like what fucking like John Rambo is, dude. But like from a fucking way more fucking fucked up kind of way. Like Keanu Reeves, man, like he's like one of my favorite actors of all time. Like not because he was famous in The Matrix. I don't give a fuck about The Matrix, dude. Fucking I've always enjoyed this stuff from Bill and Ted to current shit. You know what I mean? Like, the dude doesn't miss, man, in a lot of his films. Even like films that he's made that people can't remember that he's in, like Johnny Mnemonic, for example. Like, a lot of people fucking don't talk about that movie. That movie's fucking fantastic.
I'm trying to think of that. What was that vampire one he was in?
Wasn't that comedy one? No.
Maybe I'm thinking of Devil's Advocate. That's what I'm thinking. Not fucking vampire, is it?
Oh, the devil shit, yeah.
Devil's Advocate.
Oh, speaking
Devil's
of
Advocate. It's an
speaking of
amazing
devil
film.
shit, fucking last night me and Faye watched The Right. Movie that came out in like
I've not seen
2011
that.
there with Anthony Hopkins.
Hopkins, fucking classic.
Yeah, no, it's about this dude who fucking whose dad runs a mortician like morgue place, right? Like in their house and shit for like funerals and whatever you want to call it, right? And his whole entire family, like his mom was very religious, and his same with his father and stuff like that. So he vowed to take like fucking like to become a priest and a pastor and shit. So it ends up going to this thing where fucking like they wanted to bring back like they were giving out classes there in Rome for exorcism and shit like that. So he goes, but he's very skeptical on it, right? So he comes across and he meets this dude, fucking that's Anthony Hopkins' character that specializes in exorcism, but he does it in his very own, like in a very unique kind of way. But of course, Buddy through the entire film has always been this skeptic up until the very, very end of it, right? It's a decent fucking movie, man. Like anything Anthony Hopkins is in is a fucking killer movie, man. Like from Sounds of the Lambs to any of his Hannibal Lecter appearances and shit. It's called The Right.
What did you say it was called?
The Right, R-I-T-E.
I'm just fucking looking for the fucking thing. What year?
To 2011, I think it was, or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2011, man.
Ah, yeah, got it. Father Lucas Trevant, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I've never seen it before. Faye's seen it a couple times. She had asked me if I seen it, and I said no. She's like, okay, I'll download that. So I did. Fucking movie is fucking fantastic. Yeah, movie's great.
When people tell me about shit, I try and add it to my fucking IMDb watch list.
Ha ha! You use that site, huh?
But yeah, still fucking use it.
That's
But
what
like,
you're saying.
I don't fucking watch movies enough to even fucking touch my fucking. Like, I've got like 200 films waiting to be fucking watched, and I don't fucking watch them.
Oh, bro,
I keep adding shit all the time.
I'm so glad because, like, literally, like, we watch like fucking a movie almost every fucking night, every night. Like, she'll either have it on the fucking streaming service that she has, or she'll have it like the actual Blu-ray. Like, she just bought the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City fucking Blu-ray the other day. I watched that again. So that was my third time watching that shit.
Yeah, I torrented all the Resident Evil films like a couple of years ago.
Yes, Savage. Me and Faye fucking watched that film. Yeah, that movie was fucking fantastic.
I was just gonna like go through every single one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, The Autopsy of Jane Doe is fucking fantastic fucking film, dude. Scary, but at the same time, it's like, dude, like the way it's done, bruh, fucking great movie, man.
What you need to watch is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
fucking great movie.
Yo, I used to have a poster of that movie, man. Fucking when I was a kid, man. I had to hang it on my wall and shit in my room.
Oh, did you?
Yo, my room, dude. Like both my room and my brother's room was fucking posters, fucking all walls and ceilings covered in movie posters. Because I used to get them all the time when I used to go to Rogers all the time. You just give me like boxes full of them and shit, and I'll bring them home and place them all over my wall. It was fucking great.
What was that? What was that? Rental store?
Yeah.
Right.
Like my second home. And I've been like legit on that. Like that place was literally
Still
my
make-
second home.
It's so fucking weird that you think that Netflix started us doing fucking DVD deliveries. Like that is.
That's how they
fucking-
started. Yeah, that's how they fucking
Yeah,
started
just
that shit.
Like, yeah, it's fucking mental if you think about it.
Right?
Because they basically ended Blockbuster with that, didn't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Blockbuster originally was supposed to go and actually buy out Netflix, dude. Like but they turned down. No, other way around. Sorry, my bad. Netflix went to Blockbuster to see if they wanted to get bought out, but Blockbuster laughed them out of the room because they didn't know that digital was going to be the future, right? And during that time period.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit's scary, dude.
They didn't realize that Netflix would just getting a fucking base fucking audience together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Ready to move them over.
Just like Game Pass, right?
Fuck you. You're gonna fucking say that.
Hey, man, I'm just saying.
Well, the problem is, I mean, Mike, what have they got? 25 million subs now? Or is it dropping?
Well, probably going to drop there soon because they got rid of all those. See, here's the thing about that fucking dollar deal that I keep hearing about, man, right? If you didn't take advantage of that shit during the first year Game Pass was around until Microsoft fucking fixed that loophole, bitch, shut the fuck up.
It wasn't. Yeah, but it you know, over the past couple of years, it hasn't been fucking exploitable anyway.
It hasn't been, unless the only way you can take advantage of the dollar deal, unless you find a loophole, man, is you would have to make a new email address,
a new account,
a new Xbox Live account. Who the fuck is going to do that every single month? You're retired.
Yeah, it's pointless. Absolutely pointless.
I've done it a couple times, but that's as far as I gone. That shit's annoying, man.
Yeah, because like you lose all your progress, you lose fucking everything.
Yeah, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of that shit, dude?
Yeah. And I know people say like achievements and all that are fucking bullshit, but you know, they're a good fucking diary of what you've been doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Same with trophies, man.
It's not about like, oh, I've got the platinum and shit. It's just fucking showing like how much
love
you
that
fucking
game.
love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was ever there for, man.
Yeah. That's why I respect trophies that are fucking, like I was saying the other day, I respect trophies and achievements that are almost like another little mission inside the game that you've got to figure out and do, you know what I mean? Because it adds the fucking game on top of that, you know what I mean? Like that one we were talking about in Redfall with the fucking flare on top of the mountain, do you know what I mean? No one going to be fucking doing that if there wasn't a fucking achievement for it.
Right, yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. It just, so many people care so much about fucking other things that's not the game related fucking thing.
That's the problem.
You know what I mean? Like, they care more about frame rates than the game. They care more about fucking graphics.
I think it's because it's the effort is in playing the game. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Right. Oh, and trust me, like, I'm fully aware that I'm going to attract my haters, fucking, that I put 80 hours into fucking Redfall. You think I give a fuck? No. Bitch,
I mean, I can understand people.
I 100%ed Life of Black Tiger, bro. You can't get any more dog shit trash than that.
Yeah, but people do that just as like a meme, really, don't they? Like,
no, I didn't do that as a meme.
This shit.
Well, I guess it kind of, in a way, I guess that is a meme because it kind of turned out to be a meme for me, anyways. Ever since, but whatever. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm fine with that.
People, that's why some of the dog shit stuff sells. You know.
Yeah, dude. It's like, dude, make a fucking T-shirt of that, man.
I mean, to be honest, the reason I bought Redfall is because I was seeing people saying that it runs fine.
Wait, back up. Wait, you paid like $35 for it though, right? On CD keys. See, he's a smart ass motherfucker. Dude. Yeah, he's smart as fuck for doing that.
And I was like, well, let's see how bad it really is. You know what I mean? Because I know that people exaggerate. I know these journalists exaggerate on all platforms. They do. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Is that my boy Flo? Yeah, brother, man. What's up, Flo?
Flo.
Flo will get his microphone working.
get his microphone in about an hour.
No. He usually gets
He's
his
fucking
mic.
worse than me.
What you mean? He's not giving any feedback, motherfucker. You did.
That is true. What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, nothing. I was
I've
taking a
been
toke. I was taking a toke.
booted.
I just muted myself because I didn't want people to hear me fucking dying of coughing, man. Yo, later, Savage, man. Thanks for popping in, brother, man. It's always a pleasure to have you in my chat, homie, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it, buddy.
Is he from Roundtable or?
Boy, who's Savage? Nah, he's in my own. He's in my Discord server, man. Fucking him and I go back a long time, dude. I like the people that I have, like that I know very well and close to, man. That are in my chat. 'Cause I don't need to have a big fucking channel, dude. Right? Like, okay, like
What?
getting over like a couple thousand subs, man. I'm fine with that as long as I have a decent audience, man, that I can relate with, converse with, not have to bring up console war shit. You know what I mean? You know, people that I like talking to,
And
man.
get professional.
Yeah. Well, because like
That's what I'm saying.
when you watch different streams, man, you have to put that shit on fucking slow mode. You can't fucking you have to keep up with everybody, man. I don't have the patience to do that.
Are you on about the live chat?
Yeah, dude, I witnessed that firsthand
pointless.
when I streamed Until Dawn for the first time on Twitch. Right when that game came out in 2016 or 2015, whatever the hell year it was. Right. Somebody had finished their stream and then fucking did I forget what they call that, like a sub bomb thing on like people's accounts that are playing the same game. They have like their subs go and like, you know what I mean, like sub raid or a raid, like they'll raid other people's channels. Somebody that did that with me, and next thing you know, my stream went up from fucking like 20 people to like fucking 560 motherfuckers watching me stream Until Dawn, dude. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
You just like totally shot yourself. You're like,
I literally shot myself because I was seeing the chat, and the chat was like, I'm like, bro, I can't keep up, man.
30 million miles an hour.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't keep up. It was fucking wild.
I don't know how people do. I mean, they've got like a top chat function, haven't they? But then it sort of like filters shit out, and all. It's like, what's the point of that? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yo, Flo, can we hear you now? Goddamn, Flo. Yo, make sure your Discord fucking has your microphone set up properly, because sometimes it does that when you update your client. I fucking hate when it does that.
It did that with me.
Yeah, it does that with me from time to time, Flo. So you probably have to double check your settings, man, on Discord if you can hear it. I don't even know if you can even hear me. I'll message him real quick. Just let him know. Fucking Flo, bro. It happens sometimes when you update.
What's happening?
Oh no, I'm just letting him know. Fucking, I just sent him a message to let him know, like, to double check his audio, fucking settings on Discord. Because sometimes I like when you do an update, it'll revert back to like other shit, which is fucking annoying.
Oh, they reset settings and shit, yeah, when you do a big update or something, yeah.
What do you mean? Flo, this chat right here is open to anybody publicly. Anybody can come in here. There's no rules set on this shit. Like, you're not muted.
No, I mean, you're talking to him?
Yeah, because he said something in the chat. Yeah, he mentioned, he brought up something in the chat. He's like, you have to enable me on your end. I'm like, no, I don't. You're perfectly fine.
Let me check the fucking laptop, see if he's in the room.
Yeah, you probably just got to check your audio settings on Discord, Flo. Because it probably went different default or some shit.
Because like, doesn't a green ring come around your name when you're talking? It's not happening with him, so something's going on with his mic.
Yep.
Gotta be. Yeah, I'm a fucking expert now, Fail.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, don't you love that, though, when people say that dumbass shit, though? You see it all the time, right?
Yep.
Let's see here. We'll get it sorted. Don't worry. Hold on. Close out of Discord. Reopen. This has happened before to him before in the past, and he finally got it working, but he can't remember what he did. Hey, that's the power of weed, people.
He's gone. Where the fuck's he gone?
He's gonna reboot his PC. He just said in the chat, yeah, he's gonna reboot his PC because I think that's probably what it is. Because last time he did that shit, he rebooted his PC. Oh, hey, it's working now. I'm like, told you, motherfucker, your PC sucks. I rag on him all the time for his fucking PC, bro. That's why I'm so glad. Okay, so I'm glad that he bought a Series X because this is the main thing I was trying to say to Omar in the chat earlier, right? Not all games on the PC side, right, are crossplay, right? He's like, well, you just tell him to buy a PC. I'm like, yeah, that's one way of doing it for sure, but like,
yeah, but who
that
can
person can't
afford the PC?
Yeah, exactly, right. So at least this way here is like now that opened up a humongous opportunity, and also having regular internet on top of it as a bonus for the three of us or the four of us, me, Faye, her brother, and Wolflo, to play games together now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I could play Borderlands 3 with them. I could play fucking a whole bunch of shit that's not crossplay that I couldn't play with him beforehand. Now I can.
Well, it's like me and you playing Redfall, you know what I mean? That wouldn't have been fucking possible.
Yep, if it wasn't for crossplay, I wouldn't be able to play with you. I wouldn't have been able to help you get to the fucking next map or any of that shit. Yeah.
If you look at how fucking seamless it was, like we never really had a fucking issue.
Nope.
Connect or fuck all, did we?
Nope.
You know, as long as you were in my fucking friends list, it just worked.
See, I love that, man. I love how my CPU only is like 21%. Not a single fucking frame drop at all. Yo, Flo, did that fucking fix your shit? Oh my lord. I'm telling you, Flo, go into your Discord settings. That or is your mic muted or some shit?
His mic's muted, it's gotta be.
Flo? I'll laugh.
Be muted, Mike.
Yeah, check your mic to make sure your mic's not muted, Flo.
He's probably fucking swearing at us now, saying like, "Not my fucking mic, you fucking wankers."
He's Canadian. He wouldn't say that.
Sorry.
Sorry. The fuck, bitch. That's what we say.
Said sorry live on fucking Fatal's fucking show.
We are the Canadian apologetic fucking Canucks. That's what we are. And I love that about us, to be honest.
Society.
Motherfucker, we will like literally sit there and like not cause an accident and say sorry.
Yeah, that's a British thing as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Britain and Canada have got a lot in common.
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Flo, okay, I'll just tell him. Yeah.
What's going on?
So sometimes
Zelda
sometimes Discord has this problem, right? And I've dealt with this before too as well, where it won't connect me at all. It'll just say like connecting, and then it just stops, right? Yeah, you have to leave and constantly keep trying it, and eventually it'll let you in. It's fucking stupid. It's a weird glitch.
Weird. Well, nothing's coming through on his.
Yeah, I have no idea as to why. Because there's nothing blocking him from being able to enter this channel. Like, this channel is completely open 100% to everybody on the server.
Tell him to try his phone or some shit.
No, here, I'll tell him what to do. Check your settings.
They're not. Like, you look in chat, right? He's showing up as been away in chat. So, like, how's that fucking... If he's online and trying to connect, how's he fucking on away?
He uses his tablet.
Ah, right. Wouldn't it show, like, a mobile icon?
Yeah.
It would. Some weird shit happening here. It's witchcraft.
Hold up. Not connecting to voice. Check your network admin if your work social network Discord can be blocked.
Hey, Fatal got a drastic dude wanting an apology here. Say sorry to him.
What the hell did you want? What does he say? Fatal has
He
never
wants you to say
apologized to
sorry.
me. Long overdue, I say. Apologize for what exactly there, Drastic? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Just apologise. Fucking hell, Wolflow. What's this?
No, I told
guy
him
doing?
to do that. Hold on. Let me go see if it works in this one. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, never mind. He just left it. Edit channel. Let me just make sure that everything's fucking working fine over here. User limit is infinite. Region automatic. Okay. Yeah, so he should have no issues being in here. Like, none whatsoever. That's weird.
It's still weirding me out
But
that
what-
he's showing us a way.
But what are you
The
referring
state
to, though,
is
Drastic? What are you referring to? Other voice chats work, just not general. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, then we'll flow. Let me try this. Let me see if this will work. Let me make another goddamn fucking channel here and see if that works.
It's the same shit that was happening to.
Hold on. I'm going to move you down the other channel.
Hey, that works.
That works. Okay, see what I mean? So, yeah, so I don't know. General chats is fucking fucked up right now. All right, there you go. You're good.
That's why I told you to make a podcast one, bro.
All right, well, I just did. There you go. Problem solved. What up, Flo?
Perfect.
What up, Flo?
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, right on,
Good.
brother.
What's going on with you guys? What have you guys been,
Not
other
man.
than trying to get me to join, what have you guys been up to?
Just been fucking talking some random shit about a lot of different things, man. From fucking people fucking bitching about 30 frames to Zelda scoring a high-ass Metacritic score and getting people in their feels for that shit. And fucking the left goes, the typical
Oh,
shit.
people are salty because of the high score.
Yeah, they're super salty that fucking
Oh yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom got
That's the
fucking
same.
the 96, dude. Like, really? Does it
Tears
fucking
of the-
matter?
For killing them.
Tears of the Metacritic fanboys.
Exactly, yeah, man. Like, what the fuck? I don't care, Fatal. It's Zelda, man. There's no excuse that last gen hardware should fucking no, dude. No, bro. Fuck that.
Well, I think a lot of people are saying that they should have waited for the Switch Pro and all this. You know. Like,
No, all
what?
this proves is that the fanboys that use the power narrative, man, can shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. That's all that proves. Nintendo out here fucking proving that they can still fucking make top-notch games even on lesser hardware. Deal with it, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean,
Again,
the
the
Switch
game
hardware is
The game looks to me like it has a lot of the same, I would say, gripes I would have with it from the first one.
Yeah.
It seems to have like kept a lot of the dumb shit in it, in my opinion. At least now they've like filled it all in. Apparently, like there's actually like way more going on in the world. So that was my biggest complaint. So
Oh yeah,
I'm kind
100%. Like that's what they've done. You know, they fleshed out everything. You know.
That's like that was
Like-
a huge. Yeah, that was something that
If you got bored in the first game, which like I didn't really, because I quite enjoyed like just like running around and shit. But there's definitely more to see in this game from the looks of it. You know, I'm only about 6-7 hours in, but there's definitely way more to see.
So
But
could you
I think
basically
it-
make like you could make like your own like basically like an airboard or something? Like you could put like a fan.
Yeah,
on
but yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Like, I think the Ultra Hand makes that, you know, it does flesh out the whole world because they just leave stuff everywhere that you can just think, oh well, why have they left this? You know, why have they left this shit here? You know, I must be able to do something with it. You know, and then when you figure out what you've got to do with it, you know, you can. There's different ways you can do, you know, solve that problem that they put in front of you and stuff, and it's just nuts.
Makes
Like,
for
I
a
wish
great-
I had this shit when I was a kid.
yeah, that's like a totally unique experience to have a world like that. You know, that's what we're always asking for, something different, something more innovative, right?
Well, yeah, I
Right.
think what happened is they
That's
they
true.
built the base with Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean? With the physics engine and with all that, they built the base with Breath of the Wild, and then this just like expands on it. You know, I mean, I can see why people are like ribbing it, going, "Oh, it's DLC or whatever," but it's way more than fucking DLC, really.
Hey
For
man,
me,
Yeah.
it is anyway. Like a completely new
nothing's
game.
more triggering to somebody's ear holes, man, when you call what they love a
Yeah,
fucking
man.
DLC, right?
I love a fucking DLC.
That shit's
like, you know.
hilarious, man.
I mean, if you had to go on the DLC scale, then Ragnarok is more of a DLC than this. You know,
God
without a fucking
damn.
doubt.
God damn. Hey, well, there goes my fucking view count down the shitter.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Yeah, well, there goes my dislike button.
And here I
Did this motherfucker just say that Tears of the Kingdom was better than goddamn God of War regular dislike?
and here I thought that
Hey,
he was
man,
in Oblivion.
Ragnarok got fucking boring fast, man.
Oh, God. Oh,
That
God.
game created into
More
Oblivion
dislikes
real
abound.
Sorry, look,
No, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't
Okay.
give a shit. Speak your
I've gotta
fucking mind,
I've
dude.
got to get you. I got to get your algorithm fucking stats up or whatever.
Bro, you know what, man? Actually, you do me a favor, man. Controversy on my podcast, bring it on. Get me some views up in this
Yeah,
bitch.
Yeah, getting the fucking massive ratioed in the comments.
Yeah. Hey, so Flo, fucking, we're gonna be able to play a lot more shit tonight, dude. Fucking, because Faye's not around tonight, dude. She's at her parents for the night with Kiliano.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, with her son. So, she does say hi though.
Oh, cool.
Fuck
you can
yeah.
get some more. I'll tell you what, it'll be cool to play. I don't know if you've got it though. Is Mario 3D World? We can play 4 player.
Motherfucker, man. God damn it. Yes, I know. I need to get that shit. Trust me. Oh, and by the way, Wolflow, latency confirmed for me earlier too as well. That game is like fucking up to 4-player online co-op across the whole entire game. I'm snagging that bitch on payday. So that's what we're going to be playing.
Well, keep an eye
Fucking
out.
love me some goddamn 3D World.
You not
Never
got 3D World?
If you check Facebook and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
trust me, I've already have, and fucking they
Okay.
still want fucking 50 cocksucking fucking smokeroos for that bitch.
for like 90.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, no, that's true.
100.
That's true. I might
Dude.
have to see if my nephew has that game, because if my nephew, actually, I'm going to text him right now. Hey,
Are you
yo.
on about 3D World here?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You ain't
That's a
got
good
it.
idea.
You haven't bought it.
No, motherfucker.
That game's fucking amazing.
I know.
Like, it's better than Odyssey, in my opinion.
Oh, big time. Big time. That game was kind of like a tutorial, man. Like, it was so short. I beat it in like a few hours and took it back. I was like, I mean,
You on
yeah,
about, you on about Odyssey?
do a lot more, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just going through the motion of like getting the stars and whatever. It's like
You talking about Odyssey now?
Odyssey, yeah.
I need to finish Odyssey, man, but I heard Odyssey was like a setback, man, to what 3D World was. And I fucking, bro, when I went through, like, that's honestly, like, no bullshit. Like, 3D World was the last Mario game that I actually went through from beginning to end. And even getting all the way to Champions Road and even beating that piece of shit level, man.
3D World's better than fucking Odyssey. Right?
No, because the level designs in 3D Worlds are perfection, dude. Perfection
Absolutely
level
amazing.
design.
Yeah. It's absolutely fucking amazing game.
Yep.
It's basically like it's like the 3D version of Super Mario World, pretty much.
Yeah. Cause,
Yeah.
Because
Well,
me
yeah,
and Flo
that
were
makes
we were
3D
just
World.
playing that fucking yesterday too before we went back to DKC, bro. Yeah. Flo knows what's up, man. Like 3D, like even like Super Mario World to this day is still fucking awesome to fucking play, dude. Mario Brothers 3. Fucking mint classic, dude. You could never go wrong with playing Mario Brothers 3, dog.
It's weird actually because when Mario Brothers 3 came out, it's like I think it's got better as the years have gone on. You know what I mean? No one really thought about it when it came out.
Bro, like Nintendo is like that one platform where we can sit there and be like, man, I can go back and play the original Mario Brothers game, and that game still holds up to this day.
Yeah. It's because they always make games that are fun to control. That's why they're fun to play. You know, that's it. It doesn't matter what hardware; they're fun to play. You know.
No, they are.
Why,
Like every
when people are jumping on Tears of the Kingdom, right? and saying, "Oh, it's got frame fucking hitches and all that shit." The game is fun to fucking control. It's fun to play. It's fun to do shit in it. You know what I mean? So once you get involved in that, you don't fucking think about the frame drops and shit.
Yo, if my nephew fucking tells me he
Well,
has
that's
that
the thing
game, I'm
about
like,
frame
yo,
rate.
payday, I'm giving you another $50, but I'm giving it to you fucking like when I get the game.
You know what's funny, man? Like with frame rate, like okay, on a PC, it's way worse because you notice the frames way more. Like on consoles, I think that it helps with not just like yeah, they have the motion blur, right? But I think there's like a little more to it than that. Like I think that people just think of like, oh, it's 30 frames or it's 60 frames and it's motion blur, it's locked. But I think there's like a little bit of shit. There's a little bit of magic in between.
Yo, Dreadhead, fucking my buddy Dooley, fucking said like the exact same thing. Like 30 feels different on PC than it does on consoles, man.
There's like a
you know why, don't you?
manipulation type thing going
Yeah.
on. I think.
A lot
It
of
fills in the
problems with
frame.
PC is because it's sat in front of the monitor, right in front of it. You know what I mean?
Well,
When you're
'cause then,
sat right in
because
front of
then
it,
you're looking at raw data right there.
No, but I think
it's just
like there is this like motion interpolation type shit that like fills in the blank frames and shit to a degree because I played a Trials of Mana on a 24 hertz TV and it felt butter smooth like it was fucking like 60 frames almost except for when it dropped. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like there's something weird going on.
low frame rate shit can feel smooth as long as it's consistent. You know what I mean? As long as it's consistent, it hasn't got bad frame pacing.
That too, yeah.
You can, and this is where Sony first party games are so good, is that their 30 frames a second modes are like rock fucking stable. Like you can't break them.
You
Like,
know what else is funny? When people are thinking about frame rates, right? A lot of the time, it's because you're sitting back and you're like thinking about them. When you're actually like immersed into a game and you're like having fun
100%.
with the game, that's the last thing you're even thinking about. You're just enjoying the game.
Buddy. 100%.
I'm not out here fucking counting frame paces, bro. I'm out here enjoying a fucking game for what it is.
Yeah.
You got the counter.
You can't do that, Fatal. You cannot enjoy a game like that, Fatal. It's impossible, bro. Bitch, I've been doing it every generation, dude. Like, fuck off.
You know what they call these people? Benchmark gamers. These PC gamers they have like half an hour on like thousands of games. Like they're just
Yeah.
Yo, Flo, I mentioned this.
I call them spreadsheet gamers.
Yo, I mentioned this earlier, Flo, on the show, right? That like, it's funny that now, like, every generation has always had issues when it came to fucking frames, dog. Even before we knew what the fuck a frame was. Even before that. We had frame problems during the PS1. We had frame problems during the PS2. We had frame problems during the 360. We had fucking frame problems during last gen. And now we're having the same fucking thing. It's because people don't take into an account. Like, you gotta remember, like, and I mentioned this too as well. Like, a lot of these developers have to get used to understanding how engines work, especially when new engines come into play. Like, do you think fucking every Unreal 5 game is gonna run fucking flawless out of the gate?
Not a chance.
No, the worst though is like that shit like what Ghosts and Goblins or whatever.
Yeah.
Or basically it would like lag you out and you die like constantly because of the lag.
Yeah, because of the frame fucking shit. The frame pacing was horrible in those games.
Oh my god.
It's like a lot of the people. Like, I'm not saying that people are wrong for not wanting to have a smooth, buttery experience. I'm letting you know that this has always been an issue every fucking generation. It's just now we are now coming to terms with a lot of these secret sauce fucking words that we use. You know what I mean? Amongst the gaming community, whatever the case may be. But it's like, motherfucker, dude, did you not game at all during your goddamn childhood? What the fuck were you doing?
But this is what we were saying earlier, like Digital Foundry and sites like that are bringing all this to people's attention, so that becomes what they're looking for in the game.
Yeah, man.
They're not looking for
man.
Yeah, they're looking for how the game performs rather than how the game fucking feels to play and how the game makes them feel. It's like, how does it perform though? Who gives a fuck? Like, if you're enjoying the game.
Something else though, it's nice to have like features that the consoles have, like being able to just easily join people and like share and just capture like the last 30 seconds or 5 minutes or whatever.
But yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I love that shit. You know?
Fucking handy.
But it's like, you know, I don't mind. Like, I enjoyed Burning Shores, and there was like moments in it where I was like, "This looks fucking stunning." Do you know what I mean? This really looks a fucking stunning game. You know, and like I appreciated what the fucking developers have done to make the game look that stunning. You know, but that wouldn't be my lasting memory of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like in 20 years' time, I won't be like, "Oh, that Burning Shores was amazing when it looked amazing." You know, it's the gameplay moments that make you remember a game.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh
And
yeah.
that's fact.
It's
you
also
know?
it could also be the music too as well that draws you to that game too, man. Let's not ignore that shit because there's been some games that I've played that
Exactly.
have shit gameplay, but the music is fucking stellar, bro.
Yeah, well, we love a bit of music.
I mean, honestly, for my money, man, that's why I like exploring, man. Because man, there's so many fucking musical tunes that nobody has ever heard a day in their fucking life, dude. And I play that shit on my live stream, bro. What is that, fucking Fatal? I tell them what it is. Oh, what the fuck? It's like, dude,
I just had an image in my mind of that GIF that you've been using lately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Motherfuckers, man. It's like, dude, like, oh god, dude. See, I wish people were more like me, man, because gaming would be so much better.
Well, then you end up talking about the game, you know, the content of the game, you know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You can't do that.
Yep. And I'm not talking about from a Game Pass standpoint. I'm just talking about from games in fucking general, dude.
In general.
Like, fuck, man.
You know what the most fun I've had in gaming in the last while?
Going
I
back,
think Fatal.
going back and playing fucking some DKC, bro.
Oh, that was epic. That was vibes, man.
Dude, fucking, even to this day, every fucking, when him and I went through a whole bunch of like the NES library playing shit together, the SNES library playing together. I like, dude, just like, it brings out that old school kid. You know what I mean? Like, I was sitting there playing ice hockey and still fucking like, talking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing ever happened, man. I love going back and exploring that fucking side of, like, what made my childhood, for my money, man, the best years of my life. Like, no bullshit.
But in general, fucking Nintendo does that. You know, that's what they do.
Well, and like,
their games, that's what they do.
Exactly. And that's why, like, I will always talk shit about Nintendo, but I always have a soft spot for that company, dude. Always do.
Yeah. But
like,
you can't deny the quality that they
produce, you
can't.
You know what I mean? Cannot deny that shit.
You cannot deny it.
Yeah, man.
No. And they don't let a game ship unless it is fucking, like, okay, there's been the odd occasion lately with Pokemon.
With Pokemon and now this game,
you know,
but still,
like, about Pokemon, like...
Fuck them on!
But like, in general, they make games that you want to fucking play and you enjoy playing.
Right, you remember that fucking Nintendo seal of quality? Remember that shit that was always on the back of boxes during the NES and SNES days? Man, how much of that bullshit was a fucking lie?
But what I do like about Nintendo is they're not afraid to downgrade the graphics in a way to make the game more fun to play and more playable and feel better on stick and get everything running great. You know what I mean? They put that like before graphics, because look at Wind Waker.
Yo,
like,
you know what's funny that you say that, dude? People bitch about fucking, we gotta make sure we capture the fucking power of these consoles. Bitch, if you're playing on performance mode for all these games that come out, that completely fucking invalidates your fucking point on that narrative, dude. Because you're playing in performance mode.
But modern day,
you know the irony of that, though?
It don't impact anything but, like, the image clarity, basically, you know?
Right.
Hey, Base, you know what the irony is, though? Is that Wind Waker is probably one of the best looking games to this day. Like, the art style just holds out so well.
The art style survived the years. It survived the years, because it's cel shaded, you know, basically. But, like, when I remember before Wind Waker came out, we had all this, like, demo footage, like, of, like, concept footage or whatever, and it showed, like, a realistic Link fighting Ganon. Remember that? And everyone was like, that's what Wind Waker's going to look like. This is going to fucking look amazing on the GameCube. This is going to be the best thing ever. Like a realistic-looking Zelda game. And then it dropped, and they were like, here's the cel-shaded Wind Waker, you know, and everyone was like, this is fucking jazz! Like, complete
Yeah,
garbage, it's junk,
You know, it's funny if they had made it like that. What would it look like today, like compared to other realistic games? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like it was, and that's what I was getting at. Like Nintendo are not afraid to sacrifice fucking graphics for the game being fucking playable, and that's what's happening in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Here's of the fanboys.
Right. Right. But to be fair though, man, like we all have our fanboyish moments, right? Like, damn.
I used to, but now I don't know what the fuck I like. Cause
Yeah, but they generally come where you're defending a game on a platform rather than a platform. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're defending a game that's on a certain platform, you'll be like, oh, you're a Sony fanboy. Well, no, I'm just defending that game that's on the Sony platform, because I like that game. Yeah, I think that's where the confusion comes in.
If I see a game get unnecessary hate, like for invalid reasons, I'm going to point out why they're wrong.
Exactly. It doesn't make you a fanboy. It just makes you have an opinion on that game, which there's nothing fucking wrong with that at all.
I mean, especially if you're using proper constructive criticism on top of that.
Exactly.
Pretty good at like disclosing my biases too. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to be more into certain JRPGs and shit, rather than just like over-the-shoulder shooters. You know what I mean? Like,
I was laughing actually because the start of Tears of the Kingdom, it is almost like the start of the Sony game. I don't know if they were doing it like taking the piss or something, but when you first start the game, it's you and like Link and Zelda, and the camera like literally cuts in. You know how all the fucking Sony first-party games do, where it cuts in from a cutscene into gameplay, almost like you can't tell the difference, and the camera just moves over your shoulder. And all of a sudden you take control. The Resident Evil games all use it now. Everyone fucking uses it. All the third-person action-adventure games use it, where it transitions from cutscene to over your shoulder, and then all of a sudden, I'm in control of this game. This looks amazing, They actually do that in the start of Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't know if it's a troll or what, but it just made me fucking laugh.
Yeah, nah, dude. I don't know, dude. It's funny from my perspective, Meg, like when I'm looking in and being part of so much of this like weird side of the community, right? Like the fan war community, right? It is difficult for me to keep my mouth shut. I will say that for sure.
Oh yeah,
I have my moments. Don't get me wrong, and I'll be blatantly honest. I mentioned it before, and I'll say it again. I took a lot of L's fucking over the last couple of years, but I don't care. That's not going to change me for who I am as a gamer, right? Like it hasn't yet. It's never going to. Like, and I wish people would stop trying to convert me. Like, what the fuck? Well, Fiddle, all you need is PlayStation in your life, bro. I'm like, that would be true, but sadly, they're not giving me a lot of genres that I do want.
As someone who always loved PlayStation, so as someone who's like always loved PlayStation, and that's been my main platform,
right?
And that's where I always had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
I haven't been using my PS5 at all. Like,
how fucking dare you say that, sir? How fucking dare you say that?
Kick him out of this fucking chat.
No, but like, dude, I'm like, when I sit there and I tell people, right, like, I don't see anything on the PlayStation side that fucking outside from Returnal that is a must-have for me, because I already played Ragnarok. Oh, but you need to experience the PS5 version, bro. It's a different experience. Bitch, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. Horizon fucking Forbidden West, played it, beat it, loved it. I have my gripes with it, but I still fucking enjoyed my time with it. God of War Ragnarok, fucking loved every minute of that game. I'm sorry, but I do. I mean, plus, I'm in the motherfucker, so I have to be a little biased. Fucking... I'm kidding on that last part, but... No, but Returnal right now is the only game that the PS5 has that I don't have access to right now. Even though I could technically buy it on PC and then stream it on fucking GeForce now when I have regular internet.
You're getting ripped apart.
What game is that again? I'm sorry. What is that again? I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting because I keep mixing that game with Psychonauts fucking 2. I keep forgetting that. We already had our rift apart, and that was Psychonauts 2, dude. And sorry, but I mean, I'll play Rift Apart for sure. Because I mean, if I want to be able to actually talk shit about a game, I have to play it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, outside of it, I'm just trash talking. But if I'm really good at bash a game or like criticize a game, I have to play it for myself, dude. I have to.
It's mostly forgettable. Rift Apart's mostly forgettable.
I don't know, man. I mean, it looks all
There's
right.
a couple of good moments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't look terrible at all, man.
As a total game and experience, like it's quite forgettable, to be honest.
Right, but either way, fucking like
you know,
yeah,
I've never
that's
thought,
filler
you know,
for me.
I fancy playing Rift Apart. You know, I've never felt that since I've fucking completed it. I think I planned it actually, but like it's just like it felt to me like the platforming version of the Order 1886. You know, it just felt like that, like it was some sort of tech demo to show this is what the SSD can do. Do you know what I'm saying?
God damn it, man! See, there goes my dislike button again.
Then you had the Sackboy's Big Adventure, where I was like, every other level was like a timed like chase level, and meanwhile the point of the levels is like to get collectibles and secrets. So how are you supposed to get the collectibles and secrets on half the levels when you're getting chased?
Well, it's like replay value.
Oh
shit!
There's that word that haunts my dreams.
For me, it was just the design of it. It just didn't quite make sense to me. Like I don't think it was designed that well.
No, I know what you're saying, because there's a lot of levels where you're like traversing, you're going down like lifts and stuff, and you're like, there's no way on earth I'm going to get all of these like secrets or whatever. You know, so
going back to the same level.
Yeah, so it just wants you to play the levels multiple times, and it's like, I don't want to do that though. You know, I don't fucking want to do that. You know?
And then when I was gonna go back and unlock some shit, and I was at the end of the game, it friggin' erased all my progress because it tried to upgrade to the other version or something, and so it like basically my progress
to the PS5 version, wasn't it?
The PS4 version, like, cause you know how sometimes like it wants to like install the PS5 version or whatever, or it wants to install the PS4 version or whatever. That's what it is. Yeah, the PS4 on the PS5. Basically, it tried to do that shit, and then it erased my shit, and I never came back, even when I reinstalled it or anything. It just like overwrote it.
I do agree.
Blank slate.
I do agree with what Fate was saying about like the PS5. Like there hasn't been the moment yet. You know what I mean? And I think that's going to come. It will come probably, but like at the moment, it's like I've played like God of War, and I think on Horizon Forbidden West, and both those games, I think I would have had the same experience on the PS4. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been like, this game is complete shit on the PS4. I would have been able to enjoy it just as
Horizon
well
ran
on
fucking buttery fucking baby smooth on the PS4, dude, at 30, man.
That's actually a testament to Sony as well, like for getting this shit like running on like on the PS4. Like
so, if I don't have an issue, so again, going back to the 30 frame shit, if I don't have an issue beating Horizon Forbidden West on the fucking PS4, motherfucker, I ain't gonna have an issue fucking playing games capped at 30 instead of 60 on fucking Series S, dude. Like, that's the least of my concern. As long as I can play the fucking game. As long as it runs.
Yeah.
As long as I can go from beginning to end and beat the motherfucker, dude. Deal with its bugs and with its fucking garbage ass shit that shouldn't even be there, but God forbid. There's no way around that.
I mean, like Forbidden West, like what's it called? Burning Shores is like, that's the first moment where I thought, yeah, this is like next gen only. You know, because when you open up the, like, late in the DLC, you open up the original map, like, of Horizon Forbidden West, and if you fast travel there, it's the old graphics.
Yo, speaking of Burning Shores, man, did you not see that fucking, you see how fucking fast that fucking news article came out, man, when that new update dropped that fixed 2 game-breaking bugs in the fucking DLC? You see how fucking fast that went under the fucking radar?
What bugs were they?
No, I don't know. It was something to do with like some quest or some shit like that. That fucking.
Right, I think Ricketts was on about one of them. Yeah, in chat. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have the issue, like, but.
But man, Sony fans buried that fucking article so fast, dude. Man, it was a thing of fucking beauty. It was a thing of fucking beauty, bro.
I saw was the there was a bug for a side quest, you know, where you have to collect these. You have to get through these fucking memorial fucking things or whatever they are, like And one of them was apparently going to bug out, and you couldn't do it. You couldn't get a trophy, but it didn't stop the game getting finished. You know what I mean?
Oh no, this
That's
was an
the only thing I
update. This was an
did.
update that fixed two game breaking
If it was
fucking
game
bugs.
breaking
Yeah,
bugs, then fuck me.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't have that. But that's what I was going to say actually. Like Burning Shores made me think, wow, this is a PS5 game in terms of look. But playing
Hold on.
it, is
Let
exactly
me
the same
let me
as the PS4 game.
100% to make sure that I'm
Yeah.
not looking at fucking
fucker.
journalists twisting the fucking narrative around, dude. Because I don't want to be
This
one of
guy
those
got-
channels that's going to be out there fucking saying something and then I didn't read the article properly or I didn't see who it was coming by.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
get completely
Yeah.
roasted in fucking
Yeah,
comments.
I'll get roasted for sure. So let me just fucking verify to
Yeah.
make sure that it's not like the headline is not like a plot twist. Is what I call it. Headline plot
Oh
twist.
yeah, like a bait headline. You mean? I mean,
Right.
I said the internet would use a bait headline. Fucking hell.
Good old social
All
media
right, because
for
Push
ya.
Square fucking posted about it. This was back on the 5th.
Hey Wolf, have you got some gummies for me, Wolf? What you got for me?
Oh yeah, of course. Come
You
over
can sort me
here.
out, yeah. Some sugar jack.
Oh, you got to take a trip to Amsterdam. That's what you got to do.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Main
No.
quests right here. Fucking, it says fix an issue in the main quest to the Burning Shores, where restarting from save after the opening cinematic would despawn the machines players need to kill during the kill the machine objective, blocking progression. Fix an issue with the main quest to the Burning Shores, where the whatever you want to call it would fall through the geometry after jumping attack, blocking progression during the kill the fucking whatever that objective is called. Bunch of fixes for a lot of main quests. That fixed a lot of shit. But I thought Sony
Right.
doesn't do that shit with their games, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Quality,
Well,
man.
they do because when Horizon Forbidden West dropped, last year, I had a massive fucking almost game breaking bug. It was lucky that I had the fucking old save I could reload, but one of the cauldrons, I was falling through the fucking floor in it, and I couldn't get out. I was stuck. And every time I reloaded to the last checkpoint, it
Wait,
would
are
put
we
me
talking
back to
about
the same
PlayStation
point.
right now? Am I hearing this now?
Yeah.
Because I was under the
Yeah,
impression
no.
that every
I
game
posted-
Sony
I
fucking
posted
releases is fucking perfect. It's flawless. Runs
Ah.
beautifully.
I posted this video
you know what's
on my
worse,
fucking
though?
Twitter, calling out Gorilla, asking them for fucking help. I was like
Right.
50 or 60 hours into that game, and this would have completely fucking destroyed it.
And yet,
But it
do
was
we
lucky that
run
I had-
into? And yet, people want me to believe that Redfall is unplayable.
You know what's even worse?
Yeah,
You know what's even worse though? They have it so that
what's that?
it's only one save file, so you can't even go back because it's just automatic save file.
Yeah, well, lucky it keeps about 10. Horizon keeps about 10 old save files, so I could go back.
Good. Yeah, too many games have that one save file thing going on, and then something goes
Oh
wrong.
yeah, it's scary.
Oh man, fucking that shit's hilarious, man. And obviously, PlayStation dudes, relax, man. I'm just giving you guys shit. Jesus Christ. Throw me a fucking bone here,
but,
man.
like,
I'm the only one
I
here
did- I
standing
did
at the
post
edge of the fucking
on
dying
Twitter.
boat of the Xbox. Give me something.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I just bought an Xbox, and
Oh.
I'm playing it right now.
Oh, that's right. I'm building my
Nice.
army up. I keep forgetting that.
I'm playing Skate. I'm playing Skate 3. Yeah, I'm Skate 3 army right here.
Bruh.
Skate 3.
Oh, you get some Tony Hawk's on.
Get that too. This is my favorite game of all time, though, right here.
Oh,
It's-
Skate 3 is great. Skate 3 is amazing. Skate game.
Flo, man, we gotta fucking finish
They're making a
DKC
new one.
tonight, bro.
They're making a new skate game, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And you bet your ass, fucking sadly, but if I'm gonna be able to play it with Wolflo, dude, man, I'm definitely playing that fucking shit for sure. Day one, dude.
Definitely what?
I'll tell you what.
I'm playing
I
that
keep
shit
meaning
day
to
one
play.
with
I
you,
don't-
Flo. Like if you weren't gonna play it, then I ain't touching it.
It's free to play.
Well,
I know.
Hey,
But you know how I
have
feel
played
about free to
that
play
Steep
too.
game?
The what base?
Have you played that Steep game?
Flo has.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Flo loved
A
that
lot of
shit.
Steve.
Because I keep meaning to fucking try that because it didn't really get hit off really, but it looked quite cool, in terms of multiplayer and shit, like just going snowboarding on a mountain and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. It's really fun, and it's nice freedom, so you can just go wherever, whenever, and stuff. The only
Right.
My only gripe is that the hills weren't like super. They weren't as intricately designed, right? Like they weren't
Right.
because it's so open, so they weren't like as focused runs, but like there's still some decent ones, you know. There's still some pretty good ones. There's still a lot of cool events to do. Like it's a super fun game. Definitely
So
worth
it's a
it.
lot of like just like wide open fucking general shit, you know? Was it a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
that?
just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go anywhere pretty much.
Right.
And then you can just rock it to wherever. Now we have that Riders Republic.
Hey,
But you know what? It's not as focused on snowboarding in that game. Like it's kind of like the snowboarding was more like an afterthought in that game.
yo, here
Oh,
comes
that was
here
sweet.
comes the fucking hilarious rumor getting ready to gear up for the showcase. Jez Gordon, fucking of Windows Central, and also on Twitter, came out and
Jez
says,
Gordon?
"Yeah, Jez has heard that there are some things slated for the showcase that are a bit further out. So they're ditching the 12-month window that apparently did what, like 75% of the games that they said they were coming the next 12 months came out already. Yeah,
well,
more
it's
than
no
I thought.
ditching
That's
that,
more than I
because-
thought were going to actually come out. To be fair."
Yeah,
And-
but they're ditching that because they can't fucking keep the promise because they've proven they can't. You know, that's why they're
Well,
ditching it.
yeah, especially when it comes to like indies and like with what's going on with fucking with Stalker 2 and shit like that. Like now you're pushing that boundary a little
Yeah.
too farther, Microsoft. So no, that's good.
They've missed pretty
But-
much all. They've missed about like between 6 and 8 games. haven't they,
So
from that
so if
12-month
they're
window?
going to be showing stuff at the showcase, gameplay wise, for games that are a bit further out, now that fucking subject of Fable being in flight testing mode or flighting mode, it comes in a little bit more of a sharper focus now. If you catch my drift, I'm not saying that we're going to see Fable gameplay. I'm hoping that we do,
Think
but
we're
it
gonna
definitely
get-
sheds a little bit more light on that when they came out and made that announcement.
So you think it's going to be a trailer for Fable?
I think we are going to finally see what the game is going to potentially look like. Yes, I still think it's still further out, which makes sense. I mean, there's still at least a good another whole entire year and a half to cook for that game. Because 2025
Yeah.
seems logical. But if they have a big game
Surely
coming
we-
out every quarter for 2020 fucking 4, okay, Microsoft, we'll
was
see if
gonna
you
say-
live up to that fucking bet this time around.
Surely we've got to see something of Indiana Jones as well. You know
Maybe.
what I mean?
If anything, maybe a teaser or something like that.
Or a logo.
Right. Oh, God. We're going back to Metroid Prime 3 now.
Or
All I'm saying is, man, is that shit just cracks me up, man.
what does?
The whole Xbox fucking shit, dude. Like, just stop your fucking yapping and just show us fucking stuff, man. Like, that's all I want to see.
No, I think. Oh, actually, this is like a little off topic, but I think that Sony fans care more about Microsoft than Xbox fans. Seems like, at least on social media, anyway.
Right. It's like, dude, why are you so adamant about what Microsoft fucking does, man? Oh, you want competition. Motherfucker, they've been in the industry for fucking 3 consecutive generations. They've never beaten fucking Sony one time before. In fact, I hear the exact same song and dance since the OG Xbox, man, how terrible fucking Xbox is. And like,
Xbox dog shit.
now you want competition now, motherfucker? No, make up your fucking mind. But it's like,
I'll tell you
what
what you
games?
want.
What games do you fucking want Microsoft to compete with? Grounded?
They never.
Grounded.
They don't want. competition.
What the fuck are you gonna do with Grounded? How is Sony gonna come out with their own survival base building game with a unique twist on it? I mean, I'd love to see that happen. Don't get me wrong, but no, I'm never gonna expect to see Sony do that shit.
They might in VR.
Where's
Part of
Sony's
you-
answer to fucking Sea of Thieves? How come I can't get an experience like that over there? If you want competition, right? Isn't them making unique games fucking giving people a reason to buy their fucking platform at the end of the day? Like, isn't that competition? But they're not doing that,
Well,
though.
while
They're not
while
buying
they're
the
selling
platform.
while they're selling these AAA games, they don't care, do they? You know, because they what make the money.
Right, and it's like, dude, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get a Sea of Thieves like experience on PlayStation, just like how I'm not going to get a fucking The Last of Us experience on Xbox.
I mean,
Like,
we've got to hold
fuck,
back
man.
really because they've got a lot of live service games coming, so they might have something that can that's
Then
will compete
when
with
that
Sea of
comes
Thieves, you know?
around, then you make the comparisons.
Yeah,
But
but
don't
I get
make
what
a
you're
comparison
saying,
to
but-
fucking. I've seen when I saw people make the comparison of Grounded against fucking whatever Horizon. I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that's not even a comparison.
No, that's a dog shit comparison.
I mean, you'd be better off fucking saying like something like Kenner, you know?
Dude, oh god.
That's
Like, it's like, dude, man, it's like, why can I? Why does Microsoft have to fucking do every single fucking thing that Sony does? Why? Because they're the fucking market leader, motherfucker.
Oh, how is that game, Kenna? Never.
Kina's fucking fantastic, dude.
yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, it's really solid, man.
Like, I wouldn't want to play it again, really. Well, maybe, but
It's
not
worth a playthrough, dude. Same with Stray. Both those games are worth a 100% playthrough. They're short. They're fucking sweet. They're short and sweet.
Like, I don't know about Stray. Like, it was a good game, but like thinking back about it, I think it wasn't as good as I thought it was at the time.
Well, what do you think?
Go ahead.
Why do you think so many people fell in love with Stray, D, man? Because that fan base is a bunch of pussies. I'm kidding. PlayStation fans, relax. Just a cheap shot. That's all that was. It was a cheap shot. I meant nothing by it. Move on with your life.
Tell you what, the game was better when, like, at the start, when you were with the other stray cats before you fell down the hole. Like, why don't we have a co-op game based on that?
Stray, dude. I love the idea.
Why don't we
That
have a
cat is so
co-op?
fucking cute.
Why don't we have a co-op game based on fucking like 4 stray cats going around? You know what I mean? That would be better.
Right.
That would be epic.
Like,
You know, you go on fucking night fucking adventures like with 4 buddies as a cat. You know, 3 you and 3 buddies. Like that would be fucking epic. We just invented a game. Thanks very much.
That's hilarious.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm just fucking texting Faye, see how she's doing and shit.
Are you missing your girl?
What, you mean my friend? No. No. Like, the fuck? Oh, you fucking... Man, don't go there with that, dude.
I've just been a dick.
No. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just saying, yeah, no, there's nothing like that when it comes to her and I. We're just really, really close, good friends, man. Even Wolflo could attest to that because we play games with him almost every day. He could attest to that, man. Yeah, Flo, definitely one of these days, man. Like, the 4 of us, like, fucking me, you, Troy, and fucking Faye would definitely have to go to, like, one of those arcade bars, man, for a day, dude. For sure in the future, man.
like which ones though? Like where are they? I know there's like a Dave and Buster's. I don't know that place any good.
No, there's. I was looking around at a couple joints, man. Like there's a lot of them, but like they're all like some of them are in Toronto, some of them are in Mississauga, some of them are in Hamilton. You know what I mean? So like a middle ground place would be good, right? Like it's close to you, close to me, not that very far of a drive for Troy or Faye. Because remember, Faye has to come over the border, right?
All right, so closer to you would be the best.
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah. Or in between, like Cambridge or Hamilton is fine too as well because fucking, I mean, that's what, like less than the fucking 30-minute drive.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Do you live quite close to the US border then?
Yeah, I live an hour and 15 minutes away from Toronto and an hour and a half away from Niagara Falls and literally 45 minutes depending on traffic from Toronto.
Oh, right.
So I'm like sandwiched in between, man.
I've been to Connecticut. Not far from you.
The closest I've ever actually been to the border though is when I lived in Sarnia for 6 months at my dad's. The fucking because he lived like right behind where you can like go down like this street and then like fucking right there is like you can see the water and over that is the States. I used to go from him and like me and my buddy would walk past that area all the time. I'd flip the bird and fucking walk the other way. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. It's fucking stupid. I'll tell you though, man, I'd love to be able to move back to the falls though, man. Like that's where I truly want to fucking be at, man.
Yeah, we
Thought
got
it
a
was-
couple-
No, because like
Apparently
most
not.
of like from like fucking 5 upwards, man, I've been in this fucking shithole called Kitchener. This fucking city is like, yeah, we have our moments, but it's a fucking
It's,
bland ass
it's
generic
in-
fucking city, man.
It's like an industrial city, yeah.
Sort of.
It's like
Well, because we branch off into 2 cities,
Oh,
right?
like,
Kitchener, Waterloo. Like we're attached to each other.
It's the same as everywhere around here. It's all just the same strip malls over and over again.
Yep.
Tim Hortons in between.
Tim
like,
Hortons around like every fucking corner.
Basically,
Like
like
in,
cut and paste. Everything's all cut and paste, man. That's
it's like you go to
and,
New
like,
York and there's a Dwayne Reed around every corner.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. This has been brought to you by Carl's. Yo, hold on. Yo, it's crazy though because like as like someone who's always loved architecture and studied architecture, it's just like a shame to see what happened. Like, it's all about money nowadays. Like, it's just about like the cheapest shit that doesn't even last. It's not built to last.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like we're just we're what do you call it? We're consumer culture, right? It's all about consuming as much as possible.
Yeah.
Not sustainability at all. It's about building crap. Doesn't matter how it looks.
Disposable, isn't it? Everything's disposable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, like,
And,
look at the way we treat fucking cell phones nowadays. Why do we have to upgrade every fucking 6 months to 8 months now?
You know what else
fuck?
is crazy? As like an architectural designer, right? Like I always like had a thing for architecture and like design and shit. And nowadays, basically AI is gonna be able to design shit way more
I
efficient.
knew where this conversation was going. I knew it was
That's
going
like,
there. But here's the thing,
So
though.
it's like-
Flow, like, I can't
Cut that
deny
shit
the
out.
inevitable, though. Because we're already
it's-
seeing it. Dude, we're seeing people create, like, human-like AI. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude.
well, it's not gonna have the same heart and soul as a lot of other shit. Like it goes in other shit. So there'll still be like organic stuff out there. You know, there'll still be a demand for organic shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
That's never going to go away, man.
It's gonna get better and better. It's gonna be able to imitate all kinds of shit.
Dude, it's why we still have these set things
Everything
of
is
like
limited.
I call them fucking civilization pockets is what I call them. Right? Pockets of these little core groups of fucking of people, like thousands and thousands of people, man, that like will always make sure that something stays afloat. Something keeps existing. You know what I'm saying? Like vinyls are still around.
And collectors
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, like you know what I mean? Like retro gaming is still fucking hugely popular now, more so now than it was back then. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, and the more
people are going to
and the
find a
more-
way to keep shit alive. That's why I was talking to Dooley about this shit about when it comes to physical copies of games, and I talked to Killer about this too. I firmly believe there will be companies out there that are going to make that be just like limited run. They're going to come out and whatever digital game that you want as a physical copy, you can order for yourself.
that or just people on Etsy and stuff like
Yeah.
are like offering you to print your own off. You know what I mean? So
Right,
just
yeah,
make
you
your
can
own.
print off your own box. You just pay a certain fee, you get the box, and you can make your own custom box art for it, and there you go.
There's going to be different services around.
Yeah, man.
But some people do like to have physical things to collect. You know, like people like collectibles.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what it is.
Like, dude, if people didn't like things to collectible, then why the fuck are there so many goddamn fucking thrift stores out there? Why is there so many fucking farmers markets out there? Like that just fucking sell old fucking shit from way back in the day to current. You know what I mean? Like you want to keep that fucking you want to keep that history alive for a reason, dude.
There's a lot of businesses and TV shows all based off that, right?
Yeah, man. Because we didn't have the luxury of being able to do that with our ancestors and shit like that, and people before us, man. They didn't have the technology for stuff like that. Now we do, so we should always hold on to the things that we love, man. Cherish them for the rest of our lives. We remember because that brings good memories back to you. Why is that a bad thing?
Now, of course, with games, there's still, it's hard to really like, it's hard for that price to really like hold strong, because like for that demand, because of the fact that they're digital and you can just basically reproduce
Bro, if
as many.
Nintendo right now, if Nintendo started manufacturing like old school fucking NES cartridges and fucking SNES cartridges, do you think people would not buy into that shit? Of course they fucking would. Of course they would.
Yeah, it'd only be a minority of people though, like.
I would love to go back and be able to own all the fucking games I owned back on the SNES days, and I owned a lot of them bitches. Thank you, Rogers, for that, for giving me all that free shit. You guys are stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I got a little stack from when I worked at Dino Video. They were like $10 a piece.
Dude, the thing is with me, bro, what happened with me, dude, man, was that they gave me a fucking trash bag, right, of defective games and told me to go home and see which ones work, and if every one's work, I keep. I only ended up throwing out like 5 out of the whole entire fucking lot, bro.
Sounds like Game Pass.
Facts! You don't get lucky like that,
The
man.
ones that don't in the trash, Fatal plays them.
And again, I don't give a fuck if the game is trash or not. But I'll tell you this right now, man, like I said before earlier in the show, if it's got a poppin' soundtrack, that game is good in my eyes.
If you're having fun,
Yeah,
that's all that
man.
matters.
Well, you gotta remember, like, the popular things aren't necessarily the good things. Like, if you look at like music, for example, right? Look at the most popular music, and then break down like what goes into that, making that music, right?
Yeah.
Like the instrument used, and, and it's pretty much like the most simple.
Well,
generic
we
shit.
experienced this last night when you and I were playing fucking Super Mario World. Remember? We had that little intermission break and we left it on the fucking world map, dude. Just that little tiny repetitive tune, that shit gets engraved into your skull. And next thing you know, you're humming that shit for the rest of your fucking life.
Like the Tetris thing.
No, I'm talking about like in Super Mario World when you're sitting there choosing a level on the original, on the first world map that you're on. That song that plays during that whole entire shit, just like Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's just like Tetris as well. Yeah. Everyone remembers the fucking Tetris thing.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You can, like, most of the like quote unquote popular music out there, or good music out there, to some people, it's like top 40 or whatever, right? It's like most of that shit. Not only is it like just copy and paste from some other shit, or like the same damn like 2 producers making the same shit over and over, but it's like you basically have like people aren't even writing their own music, bro. They're not even writing their own lyrics or nothing.
No, they're getting AI to write their music now.
Yeah, it's fucking AI, 100% made with algorithm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because what happens is they know.
God damn it, Flo, you see what you started?
They know all the frequencies, right? And they know all the loops. They know all the shit now that make people pay attention and give you a dopamine hit. You know what I mean? They know all that shit now.
Yep.
So they just got to make fucking music with that shit on loop in it, and it's fucking top 40 bestseller, fucking chart. Everyone's listening to it. You know, everyone's fucking indoctrinated by it. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and also a lot of it is like spoon feeding people stuff. Like it's like basically like the shit that gets played over and over on the radio. That's just obviously just paid for. You know what I mean? Just if you can promote, you have the money to promote shit, then people will think it's good or whatever because that's all they know, right?
Yep.
Like it's familiar. People look for familiar things too. That's another thing, right?
Yeah, things that sound like other things.
Familiarity. And notice how a lot of people just aren't willing to like give different music a try. You know what I mean? Like step out into different genres and stuff.
Oh man, dude. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait for the date in the future there, man. Like, we're definitely gonna replay fucking The Ascent there, Flo. Me, you, fucking Fan Troy, that you can play it 4-player online. That game is fucking amazingly fun for a dungeon crawler, dude. So good.
Oh, is that the cyberpunk killer?
Yep. That game is fucking excellent, man. Minus the multiplayer issues that I had at the launch because I was on last gen and people were playing it on PC, so my load times were horrendously bad. but I don't got to worry about
Hey,
that now
babe.
anymore.
Cyberpunk killed itself.
That's true.
I actually bought The Ascent on Steam Deck a while ago, but it's like, did they have an update or something for it? Because it looks like it's like 2 games or something, or maybe it's got a DLC with it. Or something.
Yeah, it's got a DLC with it. That's yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the icon for the game's like split in 2, like one half's green and one half's red. You know.
Yeah, that game is wicked, dude. Thoroughly enjoyed my time, and I'll gladly go through it again. That game is so worth it. That game is fucking
Not going to be as
excellent.
good as not going to be as good as Replaced.
Oh God, no! Oh my God, where's that game?
Where is it?
Where the fuck, yo, man? Please let this. Okay, you know what? I don't mind. Like we haven't heard much about it since then. I'm fine with that. Take your time. Don't rush it. Like make it the best game you could possibly get. Same with Flintlock, right? But I pray to God that either at the fucking Xbox Showcase or at least at the Summer Games Festival, man, we get a fucking announced date and it's coming out fucking like early September.
I'm telling you,
August. I don't give a fuck. Just give me my shit, man.
Microsoft's gonna fucking shadow drop it at the event. I'm telling you.
That'd be fucking dope if they did that.
They will.
That would be
100%.
fucking
I'm calling
dope.
it right now.
Bro, don't, because now you're gonna get me to think that shit. And fucking nah, bro.
Plato's fully sold.
I've already took too many L's, bro. I don't need to take any more, bro. I'm done taking L's in the chat.
No, I'm telling you, I've got a feeling. I got a real fucking good feeling that they're gonna, because it's a small enough game for them to have finished it in time. You know what I mean? And they
I
need
get
a
what
win
you're
at the
saying.
moment.
I mean, you could be right because June would be a really good month to drop it in, anyways, because there's got really nothing else coming out, right? Because September is still Starfield, but I still got June, July, and August. 3 months. That's a perfect enough gap to put both Flintlock and fucking Replaced, man, in the same month. Like, I'm hoping to God, dude, man. Like, goddamn.
If not, there's got to be a substantial, like, even gameplay demo. If not, you know.
Right. Like, I want Flintlock so bad, man. Oh, my God, dude. Fuck, give me that game already. Same with Replacement, because that pixel art, ooh. Once again, man, a developer still proving, man, that pixels can look fucking gorgeous.
Flintlock, that's not a first-party game, is it?
No.
They've just got Game Pass exclusive rights.
It's from the same developers that made Ashen.
Yeah. The A4 or whatever.
Going back and like seeing their first game to what they've done with fucking Flintlock, dude, like, bruh, that's a huge jump, man. A huge jump.
It could be another Forspoken. Nah.
No, that game's gonna shit on Forspoken, bro.
It's got it's like a
relax,
cross
PlayStation
like
fans. I'm joking. Relax. Fuck it.
It's like a cross between like a Souls game and maybe like a bit of God of War or something in it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So
but dude,
maybe it's a bit
it looks so much fun to fucking play though, man. Like,
yeah, it looks like a sort of light-hearted FromSoft game, really.
Yeah.
You know, one that
with a character that I take interest in because I want to know more about her and that little fucking ferret creature that she has.
Yeah.
And Replace just looks fucking excellent, man.
Replace gonna be epic on the Steam Deck.
Dude,
handheld, you know.
And people thought I was gonna pick fucking Redfall for my game of the year, bitch. If you don't shut the fuck up.
Well, you got to pick Tears of the Kingdom, haven't you?
Nah, bro, I don't have to pick shit. I pick what I want to fucking pick. See, I love the fact that people fucking get so butthurt with my choices, dude. It's hilarious. Like, I still get made fun of to this day that I put fucking Battletoads as my 2020 game of the year. People lost their fucking shit. It was hilarious.
Battletoads good
yeah,
game,
man. Battletoads is fucking fantastic.
I haven't finished it, but like it's every time I play, like I usually play a couple of levels and then leave it. But every time I play it, I'm just like, this is really good.
Dude,
fun.
The music is fucking excellent, man. The gameplay is overall fucking fun as shit. Like, I love that game. It just sucks that there's no online for it, though, man. But like I said, AJ already told me that if they ever are allowed to make a sequel, there is going to be online play because that definitely hurt the fucking first game for sure. But
I love the variety in it as well.
Yeah.
Like there's tons of different type of levels. You know, there's like it never keeps you fucking bored. You know, there's always something new coming. You know.
See, at least you have an open fucking mind when it comes to these games, bro. Like I can't say the same for a lot of other people that I'm aware of.
No, because I saw a ton of hate for Battletoads in RTP. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, trust me, I've been picked on that. I've been picked on that whole entire game.
And I was like,
fucking years,
how fucking bad could this game be? You know, If anything, the hate sells me the game, you know, because I'm like, how bad could this shit be, you know?
Right.
Yep.
So like, I fucking bought it, and I was just like, I started playing it. I was like, well, it's just a fucking fun fucking side scroller.
Bro,
like
I still see fucking Delilah and AJ fucking tweeting out people's fucking like that recently played Battletoads and like praising it, how much they loved it and shit, how much their kids loved it and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
fuck off,
Hey,
man.
is that on Game Pass?
Yes, it is.
It reminds
shit.
a lot of it remind like the actual like Metroidvania type levels.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
they
Yo,
they
and the
remind me
cutscenes
of
are fucking great too.
yeah, they are. The
Story is
cutscene's great, and
hilarious,
then-
man.
But what's that game I'm thinking of? The fucking what's that Metroidvania with the fucking Mexican guy? Is it Mexican guy?
Oh, you're thinking of Nacho no, not naturally, bro. Fucking like Guacamelee.
Guacamelee. I love that
Guacamelee.
fucking game. Yeah, Guacamelee. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking yo, Flo. If you haven't
That
played
game.
Battletoads, man, I highly recommend you go through that game, dude. That game is fucking excellent, dude. Excellent. It removes those scars that I had as a kid. Fucking that, like, what Battletoads should have been, and it just fucking nails it flawlessly, dude. I don't give a fuck what people think about that game, dude, man. But you're never gonna convince me that this new rendition of Battletoads is a bad fucking game, dude. Hell no, you're never gonna convince me on that. That's why I'm excited to play fucking that Disney's fucking Illusion fucking Kingdom game that's coming out that they're making next. I'll always play anything that Delilah makes now going forward, man, because they make fucking excellent platformers, dude. Excellent platformers. Or no, Illusion Island. Sorry, Illusion Island. Let me correct myself, man.
Oh, I used to love what was that Mega Drive game? The Illusion game, Disney.
Disney Illusion Island, or no, Illusion Castle was the one that came out a long
Was it
time
Illusion
ago.
Castle?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like the SNES or something like that.
Oh no, Castle of Illusion. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Castle of Illusion. Yeah,
yeah, fucking great game, that.
yeah.
You know, it was another good platformer, that Celeste game. Good
Yeah.
music and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Celeste. Yeah.
Wasn't that like one person that made that too?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like Chained Echoes, just like Tunic.
Like fucking Hades.
Imagine these guys. Well, that was Supergiant.
Yeah, but they don't miss, dude.
No,
Hades, good game.
The Hades was fucking incredible. And that sequel, ooh, give me it, man. I'm so ready for a sequel for that.
Oh,
nobody's higher.
I couldn't believe when I first played Hades because it was just like once all the dialogue and shit started, it was just so fucking good. Like, you know, the way that it was all presented, I was just like, this game's fucking epic.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Yeah, and, and the thing too as well that studio was formed by an ex-GameSpot developer or an ex-GameSpot
Yeah, it's
journalist.
Greg Gamaskin,
the
or whatever his
bald-headed
name
guy
is,
with the
yeah.
glasses. Yeah,
I remember him on GameSpot in the old days.
He came out and did that Bastion game and then they came out with fucking something else. Yo, they don't miss, man. Like they make stellar IPs, man.
Oh, dude,
It's actually fucking weird. It's weird to see like people that used to work on old gaming sites become developers. You know what I mean?
Right.
I absolutely need to play Hades because like all the other games are some of my favorite games, and I love how unique they are. The thing about Hades is that it didn't look as unique to me. It looked more very roguelike.
I mean, it is very roguelike. That's because it
It
is.
is very roguelike.
It's extremely roguelike.
It's the ultimate roguelike.
Yeah, it's literally like the perfect roguelike formula, dude. Like, it's so flawless, man.
But I guess they brought things to the table in that genre anyway.
Yo, one game though, Flo. One game because I own it. One game that I'm gonna have to one of these days get. I'll buy it on Xbox because I own it on PS fucking 4, but I'll buy it on Xbox too as well. Is the sequel to? No, actually, I own the Xbox version. Risk of Rain 2. I need to play that with you guys online because that game is fucking excellent for a roguelike, dude. Not so goddamn addicting, bro. That shit's crack.
I've not played that.
Risk of Rain 2 is, oh, dude, the music in that game, just sets the fucking tone, man.
I think I've got it on my Steam wish list.
Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is the shit, dude.
What about Risk of Rain 1?
Awesome for a platformer too as well, for a side-scrolling fucking roguelike. and then 2 is all 3D.
Oh fuck! Risk of Rain 2 is deck verified. Fucking
Yep.
deck verify that shit,
Yep.
motherfucker. That's what you gotta get next, Fatal. With that.
Shut your ass up! I don't even get no fucking Steam Deck, bro. No, actually, I probably would though. Honestly, I actually probably would
man.
like invest like in the $300 one, dude. I would definitely
Oh,
invest
yeah.
into that for sure. I'm not gonna sit there and beat
Man,
around the
you
bush,
you
dude,
would
man.
fucking love it.
Oh, I know
You
I
would
would.
love it.
Because that, I mean, it's perfect for indies, man. Like, and you know that's the only
Yeah,
thing that I'm
exactly.
missing out on the PC
And
side.
pretty
Until they
much
come to
all the
consoles,
indie
but I have
stuff.
to, yeah,
All,
it would,
all, yeah,
it
but
will
all,
remove
all the
that
indie stuff now is
fucking
coming.
that barrier of me having to wait fucking 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And hope, you know, wait and hope, you know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, pretty much all these indie ones that are coming now are coming deck verified too, which
Yep.
is fucking great. It's absolutely fucking perfect.
Yep. Well, because they know that fucking shit's selling. It's making money.
Exactly. Oh, 100% it fucking
man.
sells games.
What the?
What the
The same way, like when Doom came on Switch, people were literally buying that game, even though it looked dog shit compared to even like the Xbox One version. They were buying it on Switch just because, oh, I can play it portably. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the same with the Steam Deck. You know, people are just like, and it's perfect for indie games, you know, because of the size of the screen and shit.
But you know another thing that we're also seeing is we're seeing how the Nintendo fan base reacts to just like how Sony reacts to its fan base when they drop a fucking bombshell of a game, right? Not a bombshell in the failing, but about like in the level of like a 90 quality game, right? We're seeing the exact same fucking formulaic here. That's all we're seeing. We're just seeing it now in reverse from Nintendo's perspective now.
Oh yeah,
Nintendo fan base get the
I-
revel. PlayStation
Yeah.
fans and Xbox fans have to eat that shit up and say, "What the fuck, man? That's not fair.
Yeah.
How come Zelda gets 96 and fucking Grounded doesn't get a 96?"
But like, if
Who cares?
That's what I'm saying.
you know, you only have to look at what happened when Nintendo dropped Zelda, you know, Breath of the Wild, and Sony dropped fucking Horizon Zero Dawn at the same time. It basically killed Horizon Zero Dawn the same
Yep.
way that Elden Ring killed Forbidden West. You know, exactly the same thing happened in both. You know,
Oh
fucking
man,
times.
it totally killed it. That was brutal.
You know, and people say, "Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn had legs," and it did. It sort of kept selling. It kept, you know, but that was only because once people stopped buying fucking Breath of the Wild, they were like, "Oh, we heard this fucking Forbidden West. We heard this Zero Dawn game's pretty good. Let's check this shit out." And not only that, Sony had it on fucking sale like a load for like 20 fucking bucks. and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, so it only got legs that way, and it did have a decent story towards the end, which they completely fucking ruined in fucking Forbidden West. But we won't go there. I'm done talking about that shit.
Yo, did you see the Sea of Thieves official Twitter fucking account, dude? That's hilarious. They came out and they said, "We won't shed any tears if you're too busy in another kingdom for a sale today." Yo, that's a cheap
Everyone's loving
shot, man.
Zelda.
Yeah, everybody loves Zelda, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
I told you, it's fucking Nintendo, man. They're the only studio and the only company in the fucking world, man, that their IPs get fucking raved by everyone, dude. It's fucking Nintendo. We say that all the
Yeah.
time. Whether or not we sit up here, we can talk everything wrong with Nintendo as a company, right? From their weak powered hardware to their fucking shitty Joy-Cons to their fucking bullshit overpriced games, all that shit. But it don't matter at the end of the day because that fan base is fucking huge, man. And their
Yeah.
games push. They sell like fucking crack.
Well, the best thing about Nintendo, right, is that they're scalable in terms of age. You know, that is the genius of them. Because they constantly bring up a new, like, everyone's first console for a kid, really, is pretty much a Nintendo, you know? Like, all my little fucking nephews, they got a Switch, you know? They ain't got a PlayStation or an Xbox, they get a Switch for fucking Christmas, right? So Nintendo is their entry into gaming.
Right. Yo, it's the same with my nephew,
Once
man.
once you've got that entry, you never fucking lose it. You can end up then being a fucking 40-year-old fucking guy waiting for Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, still wanting to play that shit, you know?
Yep.
Because, yeah, that's the genius of them. You know, it scales across every fucking age range.
which is ridiculous at the end of the day, man. And again, like it's people just need to fucking like I'm telling you, social media is the fucking problem, and I've said this before in the past. When you are out here speaking your opinion on something for the world to see, you're gonna get a reaction out of people, man, because they're not going to agree with your fucking opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, like, whereas, like, back then when Ocarina of Time, fucking, when that game was getting, like, fucking 9s out of 10s, 5 out of 5s on GamePro magazines and shit like that, we didn't have a Metacritic fucking to sit there and go based on, oh, man, is this Zelda game good? Let me just fucking buy it or rent it and give it a shot, man. Next thing you know, it's the best game you ever played. Next Zelda game comes out, same shit. Next Zelda game comes out, same shit.
This looks kind of like a game I like. Great.
You know, the problem with that, right, is that it all comes from what they've read. It doesn't come from what they've experienced. And it's
Candy
two
Cody ass
completely
crack.
different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I get it, dude, man, but, like, I don't care, dude. Nintendo is more than fucking... I'm happy that Nintendo has its own moments, dude. I mean, I'm still waiting for Xbox to have its moment. Been waiting long and strong on that part. I mean, minus the stuff that I do like from them, but, I mean, those are smaller titles, right? Like... But their AAA offerings, dude, nah, man, we'll see what happens with Starfield. We'll see what happens with that. And we'll see what they show off fucking this year, man.
Yeah. Starfield's quite a big fucking moment now, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, especially coming off the heels of fucking Redfall's disastrous launch.
Yep.
So now that game is just like, oh, fuck, now the pressure's even more. Poor Todd Howard, man. God damn.
Yeah.
Love it or hate him, dude, man. I feel so bad for that dude right now.
That dude is sweating on fuck right now.
Go ahead, Flo.
Yo, this is not called Starfall.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Fucking, you corny ass bitch.
Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield, yeah. Like, come on, dude. Like, but here's the thing, though, too, right? You also got to placate into the aspect, too, as well. Like, playing a game like Fallout, being ground-based, you know what I'm saying? Playing a game like fucking like Elder Scrolls, being set in that fantasy world, right? Now Bethesda's coming out with a space opera. You know what I mean? So that's targeting a different audience this time around. Yeah, you're going to have your Bethesda fanboys that are definitely going to fucking buy that game day one for sure. But, like, is there enough of a fan base out there that will actually honestly give two flying fucks for a Bethesda open world style fucking opera?
Oh yeah, because like sci-fi is completely different from like
sci-fi is
or like fantasy, whatever, like medieval fantasy or whatever.
Right. So like, I think a lot of people are ignoring that aspect of it because I mean, like, Starfield could fucking do extremely well as far as reviews go, which will probably be paid off. But whatever, I'm not gonna speculate here.
Oh, but it's still gonna have.
It's still gonna have
like
it's
classic
diehard,
Bethesda sort of mechanics and shit.
Yep.
But you know, it's still going to be noticeable to people that have played Bethesda games
right,
like
but
Fallout.
Are they going to like that setting though? Like, are they going to be in the mood to play an outer space opera? You know what I mean? Like, because being in a fantasy world like Skyrim, you're dealing with magic, you're dealing with fucking different types of creature classes and stuff like that, right? RPG elements up the ass. Whereas Starfield, you're in outer space, fucking trying to find shit.
Starfield's more like it's science, you know.
Yep. But there's a lot of cool ideas going with that game, dude. Like the fact that we could build our own spaceships and hire our own crew to run our shit while we're gone. Like while we're gone, we can make bases on fucking planets and have fucking people do my shit while I'm gone, going like exploring the galaxy. I love shit like that. I fucking love shit like that.
That's all pulled from Fallout, you know.
Yep.
Fallout 4.
I'm just getting the Mass Effect vibes for some reason.
What you say?
Why am I getting Mass Effect vibes from that game? Because of dialogue.
I think it's going to be more of a simulation to like Mass Effect's arcadiness. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
Like even though the setting and you might be getting the vibes, I think Starfield will be way more in depth and something like. I mean, I love fucking Mass Effect. I love like the trilogy is fucking brilliant.
Well,
and I thought that Andromeda was pretty good. You know.
I didn't mind Andromeda. Andromeda had its moments. I mean, don't get me wrong. The game is still dog shit from a Mass Effect standpoint, but it had its moments.
Yeah. it had some good worlds and some good places to visit, but it was just like the characters were all shit, and that was a problem. And that is what fucking Mass Effect was good at, you know, the trilogy. The characters were all fucking great,
Yeah.
you know.
That's the only reason I liked. Like that was one of the main things about what is it called? Dragon Age Origins. Like BioWare had
Oh God, yeah, dude.
but
Dragon Age
same-
fucking Origins was the fucking tits, bro. And fuck you, BioWare and EA. I mean, no, you know what? Fuck you, EA. You fucking greedy ass publishing
That's what
motherfuckers,
happened-
dude.
that's
Fuck
what
you for
happened
ruining
to
that
BioWare.
franchise.
It happened.
Fuck you for ruining that franchise.
But at the same-
That franchise is almost irretrievable now, like, you know.
Bro, I have no faith in the new one coming out, dude, at all. Like Mass Effect, I'll see where they go. Because if they go worse than what they did with Andromeda, then I'm completely out. But if they actually fucking put time and effort and make the story connect to the previous games and like erase what Andromeda did, then I have hope. Then I definitely have high hopes. But until then, I'm sitting on the fence right now.
It does look like this this new Mass Effect game is looking to be what Andromeda should have been. Do you know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. I'm hoping.
That's
well,
what it
until we
looks.
see some
Yeah.
stuff, anyways. Coming
So
out,
it's
all we've
just
seen
like
is
we
so
just
far.
gotta fucking hope it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we've only seen a teaser so far, and we can't really go based on that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait though, man. Like I'm really curious to see how that fucking pans out for them, dude. Like I really
What
do.
about Beyond Good and Evil 2? Where the fuck is that?
I was gonna say that.
That game's never.
I said
Yo,
it for you.
why is okay? First and foremost, man, fuck that game because that game's never coming out.
Beyond Dead
Let's
and
talk
Gone.
about a game that is coming out later this year that's gonna fucking flop so fucking hard, man, like elephantitis, bro. Goddamn fucking
Spider-Man 2.
no! What the fuck are you dumb bitch? No, I'm talking about that fucking piece of shit game that's coming out there from Ubisoft later this year. That was supposed to be the Sea of Thieves killer. Remember that piece of
Skull and
shit?
Bones?
Skull and
Oh,
Bones,
Skull and
bro.
Bones. I thought that got cancelled.
Nah, bro, it's still fucking
No, it's
coming
still
out.
coming out.
You joking?
Nah, dude, it's still coming. It's coming. It's dropping this year.
Are you talking about the Assassin's Creed DLC? The
That's
ship
fine.
mode from
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed DLC into a fucking MMORPG. Give me your fucking money style live service game, dude. That's gonna fucking flop so goddamn fucking fast, dude. I can't wait.
Wow.
Oh, Ubisoft, you fucking suck.
What was that one that was it had like fucking Viking? It was like a PvP. Had like Vikings and samurais and yeah, it was like a mashup. Basically, you were like going to checkpoints, you had to capture and stuff. And I don't remember exactly what it was. It EA or was it Ubisoft that made that game?
Man, EA can lick the fucking grease under my armpits, man.
Oh, I did it. No, I didn't. Fuck.
They failed. They would if they could make money out of it.
Yeah, they probably would. They probably would. I'll be in that next spotlight next to that chick that sold her fucking bathwater, man. Fat man in Canada sells his fucking underarm grease sweat.
It's a fucking delicacy.
$100 a bottle.
I'll give you 101.
What is this fucking goddamn Price is Right, bitch?
EA sells fatal bathwater.
Oh God. That's fucking gross.
You have to agree. You have to agree to never sell it ever again. So that'll be the only one.
Man,
Existing.
nah, dude. I'd rather just stick to my guns and never buy an EA game as long as I live again. How about that? And I
You don't
have.
have to buy PS4 because it's free to play. So there you go.
Is that why I tested out NHL fucking 23 the other day? Because I got a fucking the free to play version on EA Play.
Sweet.
Is that any good?
I was threading the needle, dude. Like,
I mean, it's a step in the right direction for sure. Like a lot of the new features for like the franchise mode is awesome. The new Be a Pro, they actually added cutscenes of your character now and all that crap with that. It's a step in the right direction. They're not quite there yet, but it's not it's almost there to convince me to want to start buying their shit again on a yearly basis. But until then, EA can lick my ball bag sweat.
so I'm gonna be making some pasta in like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we can shut it down, dude. But I do want to continue our fucking playthrough with DKC because we're right at the end of that game, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right
crush
at
that.
the end of that. Yeah, oh yeah. Like, I was thinking about getting it on live stream, dude, because we're right at the end of that shit. There's going to be some more rage moments coming up because we haven't got to that level yet where I fucking detest the most. But
What one's that?
I don't know if I don't think I'm going to, man, because I'd rather just pre-record it just in case. You know what I mean? I'll just do it that way.
Well, in case you're seriously low XP.
Oh, I'm not worried about low XP shit, dude. Trust me, I beat DKC billions of times, man, but I still fucking that game is still the same spots every fucking time.
I'll tell you what's a difficult one is Tropical Freeze. That is fucking tough.
Tropical
shit,
Freeze
right
is
there.
fucking excellent, dude. It's excellent.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, and trust
game,
me,
but
that's
there's some
also
tough
on my
level-
list of
there's
games
some
I'm
tough
buying for the
fucking
Switch
levels
in
in
the
that
future.
game.
Yeah, that
Hey?
game is on my list of games I'm buying for the Switch. Don't worry about that.
I think
you-
2 and 3 were harder than Donkey Kong Country 1, big time. But I don't know, but I haven't finished Tropical Freeze for some reason. That's weird. I gotta do
Tropical
that.
Freeze, brilliant.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze is fucking.
I don't know why, like,
no, that game's excellent, dude.
It's like I still like the old ones though, like just from the between like the camera, the style of it and everything, like the feel and the mechanics, like. I'm pretty sure in the original ones you didn't have to like hold the button down when you're holding ropes either. Like you just jump on the rope and then you just jump off the rope.
Yeah, you did.
Just playing it. We were literally just playing it. And the new one, you gotta like hold the button down when you're on the rope. Like otherwise,
Be right back.
it keeps going. It's fucking annoying as you're trying to do shit. Now you gotta hold this thing down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah, but
I gotta give it more a chance, though. I never.
yeah,
really...
I think it's because they do that because it's part of a new mechanic they've introduced. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. There'll be a reason for it, I'm sure, as they go on.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying, like the simplicity of the first, the SNES ones.
Yeah, it takes more.
The simplicity of the controls, but then they just made the actual level like tougher to navigate. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I don't know why I never went through it. I think I just kind of forgot about it. Like I had it there, and then I got a bunch of JRPGs. I think I bought a stack on Kijiji or something. Getting through those. Yeah, it kind of just got brushed to the side for some reason. I don't know why. Now I got Donkey Kong music in my head.
Hey, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna
so
have a
epic.
quick smoke there, and then I'll end this off. I've been going for 3.5 hours.
Huh? The stream's been going 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
What
man.
the
Well,
fuck?
remember, I don't have no goddamn data no more, bitch. I don't need that shit.
What the fuck? Fatal would have cut us off like 2 hours ago before. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I would have to because I gotta keep my data sparingly, but I don't have to do that no more.
You fuckers don't deserve my data.
Right?
Not data worthy.
Not data worthy. What game are you playing there, Will?
Skate 3 for the
You
win.
still playing it?
Oh yeah,
You've been playing that for about 3 hours, haven't you?
probably. The time disappears when I play this game. I'm trying to get a million board sales so I can finally get the mega ramps and start building some real parks. And it's on.
What, are you playing that backwards compatibility on the Xbox?
Yeah.
Right.
It's great too, because like on the PS3 I can't share my parks, I can't show off my parks, I can't even like record my parks, right?
Yeah.
And I've been spending like thousands of hours on those things. But on here now I can just invite Fatal in, I can record it, stream it, whatever. And it's never played better. It looks nice and crisp.
Yeah, they got some, like, I remember when I booted up, what did I try? I tried it on a One X, Xbox One X, Half-Life 2. I couldn't believe how good they'd made it, the orange box. I couldn't believe how good they'd made Half-Life 2 look. It was like,
Oh wow, really?
yeah, because it had a next-gen series console upgrade patch or whatever.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that one on the 360.
Because like Half-Life 2 never looked better, and it's one of my favorite games. So I was like, "Fuck, mate, this looks fucking epic." But they've got like I think Red Dead Redemption, the first game, is the only way you can still play that now, isn't it? On Xbox backwards compatibility.
Yeah, I think it's the only way. But all right, guys, man, let's go ahead and wrap this fucker up, dude, man. I'm gonna eat anyways when I'm done with this, but I'm still gonna be in the chat
Yeah.
though, and on voice too
I
as
gotta
well.
get some.
But yeah,
I gotta get some more food down me.
yeah, no worries. All right, guys, man. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys here on the next one, man. We out this bitch.